See, team, I really thought about mixing it up and doing like the Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah, I'm like, that's too much. I won't do anything.
You mean the boule? Anyway, hi everybody. Well, this just looks a little bit different on a Thursday night now, doesn't it? Welcome to a very special Monster of the Week one-shot run by our beloved LB Hackemup, my favorite Monster of the Week GM. She's really fucking good. We are going to be stepping away from Tales of the Valiant for a little while. We're going to be mixing it up, trying out some new systems, trying out some new stories, and maybe even having some special guests at the table. But tonight, we are starting with Monster of the Week, given this spooky season. As you can see at the top of the screen, it's that wonderful gray bar. We have begun raising funds. You look terrified. We have begun raising funds for a travel fund for PAX Unplugged because airfare is expensive and so are Airbnbs. So if you feel like supporting, that would be truly wonderful. I don't have much incentives for tonight's session, but I will be having them consistently on Thursdays going forward. Ways to mess with our games and maybe force us to have stickers on our face. It'll be great. So it's fine. I'm just spitballing. It's not a suggestion for anybody. But before we begin, let's go around and quickly introduce ourselves. We'll go Ian first.
Oh. What's up, y'all? I'm Ian. Don't act like you don't know me. Tonight, I'm playing Omar, the Monstrous, which I'm very excited that LV allowed me to do so, because give you a little creepy little guy. So I'm excited for that. But y'all know what the vibes is. Pick social media, type in YABOIBIG, and you'll find me. Draven. Danny, say shit.
Graven, I'm Danny. Hi everybody, I'm Danny, CG Danny B, and I'll be playing Graven, the Forged. What is that? You'll find out. It's cool. I'm here. Aaron.
Hi, I'm Aaron. I'm playing not a mom. Yay! She's child-free, the initiate. Let's go.
What? I was drinking water, wasn't ready. Hi, I'm Cujo. I'm not your chronicler for this evening, which is weird. I will be playing Jameson the Expert. And last, but certainly not least, hey LB.
Hi, I'm LB or LB Hackemup. I'm going to be your keeper or your mistress of mysteries, your warden of whispers, whatever you want to call me. And I'm going to be running this silly little game. We had a little conversation beforehand about how everybody knows each other and what y'all are doing. But I'm going to let you guys know, viewers, what's going on. We are going to start this adventure on the open road. The sun is setting. They are traveling in a, boy, what was it, Ian? 1980s cargo van.
It's a 1986 custom cargo van. Y'all know the ones with the TV and the VCR setup and like the bench seating and stuff. It's a vibe.
Mm-hmm. There is a trailer being pulled behind, and just an enclosed, like, small space. But as the sun is setting, we are heading into a town called Study Butte, which is on the southern border of Texas near Big Bend, which is a national park down there. The city is less than 200 people at this point, a very small town. And they're heading in because they were told by a friend, Sarah, who is a green witch who one or everybody knows have been in contact with from time to time. They've been in contact with them and Sarah had said something about, I'm not sure what's going on. I have an idea, but if I'm right about this, I'm going to need your help. And she has called you in to help in whatever it is that she has figured out that's going on. With such a small town, big things can happen. I think that Aaron, in your research of the area, you would know that there aren't really any shallow areas here, no faults that can be like thought of, but that doesn't mean that there's not something spooky going on. So as you guys are making your way, you're about probably 20 miles out of town still, and it looks like the tank is on E. But luckily, there is a beacon of hope in the distance as the oranges and the reds of the sky mix with a light blue and white sign of the Valero gas station. There are 2 pumps, a small convenience area, and as you pull up, it says, "Please pay inside." Why don't we introduce everybody as, what are you doing in the van as you approach this gas station? Let's start with Cujo because you are driving the van.
So I am playing Jameson. Take the character of Giles from Buffy, make him American, and age him up, and take away any sort of empathy or smiles or charm.
Smash.
He's definitely got he's got like a patchy gray and dark beard, and there's just as much gray in his hair, which is in a very messy ponytail. Yes, he was one of those 90s guys back in the day who rocked the ponytail. There's several flyaways that sort of come off of the temples. He's got a pair of glasses that look worn and weathered. There's like permanent scratches and gouge marks. He wears, well, even with the temperature, he wears a button down and a beat up suit vest, and he's got like an older watch on his wrist. But as the car slowly pulls into the gas station, just say, "Who's up?" I already paid last time. Got this one.
Hold on, sorry, the music just kicked in for us, and I got
Definitely
super
did. It's like-
distracted. I missed
Hold
whatever
on.
question you asked. I totally checked out. I was
You're
like,
good.
music.
How's that volume, Cujo?
So I'm actually gonna switch because I had Sirenscape going. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna totally be able to make this. It's not gonna just copy the Roll20 link. What am I talking about? Well, it's great.
Thanks.
Unfortunately, only us in Roll20 will be able to hear it right now. I will have to figure it out later. Don't all jump at once.
I gotta check out. What did your character say?
What
that
was
he's
the
paying?
question?
Gas money. I paid for the last tank. Who's got next?
No.
I think as you're asking for money, leaning back in the one seat, feet kicked up on the small table, taking up all the space, no regard for anyone else, is just some teenage kid. He's got long black hair covering the one face, black and gray striped t-shirt. And when it's just like someone is being asked to be responsible, it's like, well, it can't be me. I'm too young for this. I figured one of you guys would have it.
Omar.
What?
Gas.
No,
Your
I'm
turn,
fine.
buddy. I gotta pee.
Fuck. It just slowly, Jameson sees this large, dripping, wet, gnarled, clawed hand pass right by his face, and he holds out $20. He's like, "That's all I have right now." And then when Jameson turns his head, he doesn't see that hand. It's just the hand of like a tan skinned man there. And he's just like, "There you go."
I like dry off the non-existent moisture. And
Are you gonna need all of that to fill the tank, or can I get a snack?
no snacks.
Why? I'm hungry.
I need a snack. If I don't get a snack, someone's getting bitten too.
I was
You
gonna
sure
get like
about that,
some
Omar?
Cheetos or something.
Very much so. I'm starving.
All right, cool. Then you can use your own money and get some snacks. How about
I
that?
just gave you $20.
Yeah, you did. It was your turn for gas. And before anybody says anything else, I'm going to get out of the car and start heading inside.
Keeper, you mentioned we had a trailer. Do you know what's in the trailer? What are we?
Cujo, do they know what's in the trailer?
They know the general idea, and that is where I have many things. that are meant for taking care of problem creatures. We'll just say that. That's a nice way to put it. That's where I go when I need to check up on some information. That's where I go if I need to make sure I'm, stocked up on some good supplies. What do I have actually in there right now?
Extra pair of underwear, socks, khakis.
It's actually where I can also repair and modify guns and equipment and stuff too. So
Oh, bet. You bring extra? I just wear the one pair for 4 days.
Anyway,
well,
Guys don't do that.
I don't, and as Omar as Omar tries to communicate that, he opens the door to the van and he gets out, being that like he's gonna have to get his own snacks. And uh, uh Mistress of Madness,
Yes.
is this a perfect time for me to describe what they see, or shall I wait?
Absolutely.
Understood. Stepping out of the van is something that is creeping in the corners of your deepest nightmare. It's haunting. It's about 6 feet tall, dripping in slime, eye stalks huge, large gaping maws, jagged red teeth, a dorsal fin on its back, and huge claws that just almost palms the entire side of the cargo van as it kind of shifts a little bit as he walks out. And he just stands there, this Lovecraftian amphibian being in the parking lot of a Valero gas station. But to everyone else, you see a 5'11", dark-skinned bald man with very brightly green eyes, or brightly yellow eyes, who has a gallon jug tied to the side of him as he walks into the Valero.
All right. And Aaron, what does Maggie look like, and is she exiting the vehicle?
Maggie's coming back from using the bathroom around the side of the gas station, and as she passes, Ian, what's your character's name again?
Omar.
As she passes Omar,
that's his face name. Yeah.
Yeah. As she passes him, she's gonna like clap him on the shoulder and be like, "Shit's haunted," and then just like climb back into the truck. She is definitely a little worse for wear than a typical woman in her age bracket. She's lived a hard 32 years. She's got kind of dusty blonde hair, looks a little like a grease monkey mechanic kind of. She's tired in the eyes, kind of stoic. She's probably somebody that doesn't want to see you cry because it'll just be awkward. And she kind of just like, as she goes into the car, she kind of like, or into the van, she kind of like climbs over the first row, the seat, and then over the thing, and sits down and just like kicks back, takes all the space she needs. She's like, "Somebody get me some red vines."
What money?
I have money.
I thought you gave it all to
Omar's.
Jameson.
I am an eldritch being of many years. I've had a job.
Could you buy me Cheetos while you're in there then?
Yes.
Thank you, Omar. I appreciate. And a Mountain Dew.
Cherry slushy.
Because it's the 90s.
Yeah.
Should I take a list?
Yeah, actually, you should. Because I kind of can I come in with you?
Yeah,
I'll just come in and put it on the cart.
That's.
Yeah, and then Graves like hops out the car and just like kind of quick swoops around you and just runs right. You just hear the loudest ding as his door slams open. He just grabs that little hand cart and just like, all right, so we get some of these, this, we get some of these with us.
Yeah, so Jameson, as you go to open the door, Graven brushes past you. You hear the actual bell of this place. There's like 3 aisles. There's a cashier. You see that there is a woman sitting there with dusty brown hair. She's got her feet kicked up, cowboy boots on, and you can see playing on the TV is an episode of Hey Arnold. As she is kind of kicked back, and the door opening so suddenly, she kind of like startles for a moment and like puts her feet down on the ground. She's, oh, I'm so, hello, sirs and sir, and welcome to Valero. Out of towners, I see. Oh, that's none of my business, but what brings you to town?
Visiting
Business. Visiting friends.
Oh, someone in Study Butte? Or are you just passing through?
It's passing through.
Of course. Well, if you need any recommendations for places to stay, it is getting late. Otherwise, I can help you with anything you like. Don't get many visitors around here, especially this time of year.
I have a question.
Yes.
Sweet siren purveyor of goods, do you sell roast beef sandwiches in this Valero?
Well, we do have some prepackaged sandwiches from down the street from the deli, but they have been sitting all day, if I'm to be honest.
That's fine. And then he kind of like slinks away. Like it's weird to see a human do that, but he's
There is a warming tray with like 3 sandwiches on there, one of which can be a roast beef sandwich for you. Again, they have been sitting there under that warming lamp all day.
slowly grabs it.
I think as you're doing that, Graven comes around the corner. The basket is full of so much junk and shit. There's just like 3 different types of sodas, a bag of chips that's already been popped open while he's running around just chewing on some. Like, there's so much cool stuff in here.
Oh, God.
Well, I'm glad you like it, friend.
Wow.
Where
Sorry.
do you recommend staying?
Oh, there's a couple places in town. Are you going to Study Butte then?
Sure.
The Ledge Rock Casita is my favorite spot.
Is it particularly quiet, private?
Well, it's definitely quiet. Private, there's a lot of nothing around it. There's a lot of nothing around a lot of things around here. So, yes, I would say there's probably not many people staying there, if at all. There's Greg, of course. He kind of lives there, but that's none of my business.
Sounds perfect to me. Might even move down here. Fuck it.
Is this going to be it for you?
20 on pump number 2. They're going to pay for their own road snacks, so.
All right, then. She takes your cash, gives it back to you, gives you a receipt. And for all this, it'll be about $25.
Omar.
Comes back, puts the sandwich down.
$26.10.
There's like a couple bills and some change there.
Alrighty. And she starts counting it up. So where are you folks from?
The deepest nether regions of your mind.
I'm sorry?
San Antonio.
That's a lovely city from what I've heard.
Chicago.
Chicago. You know, I've heard that's a very dangerous place. It's none of my business, but if that's where you choose to live, it's a long way away, though. What brings you down here? I'm sorry, that's none of my business, but I'm just curious.
I'm interested. What is your business?
Well, I suppose just taking the money and making sure you get everything you need.
That sounds really easy. You just hiring?
Well, I mean, we do need a night shift person. I usually stay until about 2 o'clock and I lock up.
Oh, late night, huh? I was hoping for like a 12 to 12:30 kind of thing.
In the evening or in the morning?
Yeah, like afternoon, like so I could take my lunch while I'm here.
Oh, I see. Well, you'd have to talk to the owners about that. They come into town about every 6 months.
Oh. Jameson, are we going to be here for 6 months?
I'm like already heading
Yeah,
towards the
he's
car.
yelling out the door to you.
The
like he's watching you
moment
walk
the
away.
conversation was going to turn into we have to figure out money to pay for our sugar, I was like, no, I'm going to my car.
No, okay. I don't think we're staying that long. If I'm back in town, maybe, but I got other jobs to do. So maybe.
All right. Well, that sounds lovely. Got any fun stories to tell since you're here?
He's gonna look around and be like, all right, so this one time I was with my big friend, his name is Thrash, and he had to go kill this giant demon, and we did it, and there was blood fucking everywhere, and it spilled on this dude's car, and he didn't know about it, and he came out in the morning, and it was just soaked, and he thought it was like a weird prank that someone did paint. We didn't know it was demon blood, and it was so fucking funny.
Y'all talking about Dungeons and Dragons? I heard that's a devil's game.
Yeah,
Oh,
so I've heard. I haven't played that one yet.
Graven, we should probably leave now.
Why? I'm having a good time.
We have to go.
They always take me away from my friends. All right, bye, lady. And just gonna grab the not gonna leave the cart. There's too much stuff in it, so he's gonna take that with him out the door.
Omar
Bye,
looks at
y'all.
the lady. He looks at the lady, and it's one of these. It's like,
Folks
walks
get
out.
stranger and stranger every year. You guys make it back to your car. Like I said, you got about 20 more miles until you get close to where you're going, to Sarah's house. Is there anything you'd like to do in the interim?
Tear into the sandwich. It's gone.
I'd actually like to throw some like quiz questions, almost like a teacher sort of like pop quizzing Maggie's way. Just say, Faye weaknesses. Go.
Maggie, he's talking to you.
Sorry, say it again.
You're good. You're good. You're good. So in a sort of like teachery moment as we're driving these last 20 miles, I'm just gonna start hitting you with like hunter knowledge. It's like Faye weaknesses. Go.
I'm enjoying a red vine.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Didn't give a shit.
Cat hair, weirdly enough. Sometimes Elmer's glue, if you do the trap right. I don't know. Christianity. There's sometimes it's like weird Tuesday thunderstorms. Loaves of bread from the Giant Eagle.
They make the worst bread. You hear from the back of the van.
They make the worst bread.
Graven and goes. Omar looks at Graven and goes, none of these are correct at all.
No? She said full chest. I believed her.
I quite enjoy Elmer's glue. It's
Yeah, I'm not
Good
taking
taste.
this test. I'm not taking this test while I'm enjoying a red vine, guys.
All right. Well, when it comes time to investigate, you're in charge of the lore. Got it?
I'm always in charge of lore.
Good.
Are we investigating something fairy related?
We're driving 200 miles to go and visit a witch in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Pretty sure we're gonna need some sort of lore.
Fairy lore to visit a witch in bumfuck middle of nowhere? Isn't that more like a, I don't know,
It's general knowledge, making sure your
Boston thing?
knowledge is top tier.
It's fine. It's top tier. It's fine. Ask them.
Omar.
and Graven dicking around.
Omar, vampire weaknesses. Go.
vampires aren't real.
And I'm just at that, like, while driving, I'm just gonna like do this at Maggie.
I'm telling you, it's red vine hour. You're not getting shit out of any of us. I'm gonna hold the pack back for anybody to take one. Like a carton cigarette.
Yeah.
I like-
fucking like
I like
nightmarish,
pull
like,
the sleeve. I like sloth. Just flop off the plastic wrap with like empty. There's no more red vines. Like, oh fuck
The
again.
one that fell on the floor while you didn't grab it, you just see Graven just got to pull that one back. That's the one I got. You know?
Children.
Bet, does Graven ask the question? Or?
All right. I guess it's still red vine hour, so it'll be a roll of the dice to figure out if it goes anywhere. But Graven,
Yeah.
werewolf weaknesses, go.
Hold on, I know this one. So Graven's gonna like turn and like sitting towards like the corner of the back of the van, and he's gonna start to like hold his temples, be like, Thrash, I need help. I need to know what werewolves are weak to. And he kind of gets this staticky, grumpy noise before getting the answer. Not so much said to him as much as just an image is reflecting in his head of like the silver bullet. He's gonna try and be like, a bullet, a bullet.
Is there more to it, or are you just leaving it at bullet?
Thrash needs to be more clear. What's wrong with the bullet? What's special about the bullet?
You were the closest one.
I know.
Hold on, I'm on the phone. Yeah. Hmm.
Explosives.
And okay. Well, so Thrash said silver, but I like explosive. An explosive bullet.
It's just silver. Explosions tend to work from time to time, but
Damn it, Omar.
Sure.
This is why Thrash doesn't like you.
That's not what the Monster Squad said. I've seen that movie.
I haven't seen that one.
please tell me that everybody else like has Google up for like any 90s trivia when we're playing these games and Elden
No,
There's
Ring.
a little
it's
bit.
in here. It's just in here, baby.
We lived it, baby.
I'm old.
We have
I'm
chronic
older
pain.
than you.
By like a year. Calm down.
All right. The night has fallen. The van has made its way through the city. There were 2 lights, and boy, was it exciting when you had to stop at one of them. But you keep driving through. This is a desert. There doesn't seem to be much going on the side of the road besides some concrete walls that you see from time to time that fence in people's homes. There aren't that many homes, but they are fenced in for some reason. Keep out the coyotes. You make your way to an area that is a bit different. There's a lot of foliage as you make your way towards Sarah's house. As a green witch, you would know that. That's something that she can do. It's all within the realm of possibility for the area. There's not like crazy elm trees or anything here. It's all desert sort of related items, but it does get a bit greener as your lights pass over. You turn off the road on the sign of the mailbox that says Telverson. And as you turn in, you see a nice little cottage. It's a little bit out of the normal, as most of the buildings around here are made of concrete or something similar. This seems to be made of sort of repurposed wood as an exterior, like hardened deserty wood, but still some sort of more cabin core aesthetic than the rest of the area. And as you pull up, there is a car in the driveway. It's a bit old and it doesn't seem to be in use. She has a bike parked next to it, but the building in front of you has a door in the center. There are 2 windows on the side and a very high roof to it as it sort of cascades down over the windows. You see that there are candles in the front. It looks like they're encased in something, so they're not just candles burning in her home. But yeah, this is Sarah's house as you approach.
All right, everybody be respectful. Sarah's a good friend. Don't touch anything. Don't destroy anything, and do not step on her flowers. Okay.
Why would we step on her flowers?
Because she gets real pissed if you step on her flowers.
No, I understand that, but why would we?
I don't know.
We're not
Is it
assholes.
Red Vine Hour?
No, just because it's Red Vine Hour doesn't mean we just do what we want. We're a little bit more sophisticated than that. Jesus.
So the Red Vine
I
Hour
look
not-
I look back at just this sea of like chip dust and Cheeto fucking dust, I guess. Just like in the air.
As Omar's working on the nastiest loogie.
Yeah, gross.
Yeah. Pictures of sophistication you all are. Come on. I'll
Before the side door opens, I look at the back. I'm like, no, let Ruth go out first. Ruth goes out first. All right, now you can go.
What are you talking about? Yeah, what is Ruth? I don't understand.
Ruth's her wife that is invisible.
Oh, okay.
Right. Okay.
Of course.
Sorry.
Right.
All right, we forgot.
It's in the backstory.
It is actually in the backstory. I love
Yeah.
this though, where we're just like, oh.
Sorry, chat.
Yes.
Let me copy paste
Oh.
the 19-page Google Doc for you real quick.
Okay, so
Love you, Aaron.
you all exit the vehicle and make your way towards the front of the house. And as you pull open the screen door, you go to knock upon the main door and you see that it is already ajar. And inside is dark, except for a singular light that looms around a corner, flickering just out of view.
I think I have something for this.
Do something with it.
I don't.
Sarah?
I'm gonna draw my knife and just kind of keep it wither in my hand. I'll start approaching slowly, keeping an eye out.
It's a little weird yet, but Omar, it'll make sense to Omar regularly. Graven's gonna hold Omar's hand as wet and soppy as it's going to be. He's like, just in case, just if we gotta be ready, you know?
All right, that's fine. And then like it's the glamour is dropped, and so it's like his full like amphibious. I caught that out of midair.
Hell yeah.
You're
You're in your form. You're in your form. You caught the bug.
Yeah, so it's this huge clawed, finned hand. He's like, all right, that's fine.
Dude, okay, you know how this goes. We know how this goes. And just in case, if things go down, I'll switch and you just start swinging. Okay?
Yeah, no, I remember now. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not just holding your hand. Anyway.
Can I push open the door a little bit more and peek in?
Yes. And Maggie, as your call goes out, it echoes through the house slightly, but there is no response. There's a hallway in front of you, a dark room to your left, and a small reading nook to your right, all doused in a little bit of light from the candles that are in the windows. But the light ahead seems to be flickering just out of view. That, if you've been here before, you know is where the kitchen is, which is kind of also her study, as she doesn't have much space here.
Do you think it's fairies? If it's fairies, you're legally obligated to tell us.
I'm a fairy.
Thank you for being honest. I appreciate that.
Is there any anything on the ground at all? Any like vases being knocked over, debris, anything like that?
Mm-hmm. In the hallway, you don't see anything except for right at the end, towards the entrance of the kitchen. There are two sort of half saloon-style doors there, but on the floor there seems to be something that is reflecting the light.
Do you do you treat gear quite literally? Like if I say, "Could I have a flashlight on me?" If it's not on my character sheet.
You can have a flashlight, yeah.
All right, cool.
Could you say that again? You said that there's a sheen of something on the floor that's reflecting light.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to smell it.
Do you want to go first?
I do.
Omar moves forward into the house with Graven in hand behind. As you walk up to this liquid that is on the floor, you can see that it has a dark sheen to it, and you don't have to get that close to realize that it is human, but witch blood.
Oh, he starts lapping it up. Like he gets down on the ground and just like stands back up, kind of like rights himself. He's still in his non whatever form, and he's like, I think she's dead.
Is that like tampering with evidence if you do that?
Yep.
I said I was hungry in the car.
And we just got how much fucking snacks?
I don't need any of that.
Maybe let's find her.
I don't know if she's dear to be found. I think Omar says she's dead.
I'm gonna.
Where's the body?
Omar, did you eat the body?
Like into the kitchen.
I'd like to.
Flashlight out.
Yeah, the doors flap as you go through it. I'm sure you study them behind you. You see this area. There is a small kitchenette to your left that holds a candle in a jar, and which is illuminating a little bit. Your flashlight passes over the table that has books and papers just splayed out all around it. It seems that there is a little bit of disarray going on here. And as your flashlight moves over the table, you see depressions in it. 3 large scratches in the top of the table. There is blood splattered all over the books on the table. The chair is down on the floor on its side. The window in the back is opened. And there is no sign of a body, but there is a lot of gore here.
Ugh.
I'm gonna look for I'm gonna assume with scratches, my first instinct is that it's an animal or not humanoid, and I'm going to look for like animal evidence. So like fur, like in the gore, or like something in the window that, you know.
All right. Do you want to investigate a mystery?
Yes, I do.
All right. Go ahead and roll me 2d6.
Okay.
Plus your sharp.
Plus my sharp. Am I sharp? I forget. I am.
That long pronunciation of sharp definitely says
The grunge sound.
Ooh, I'm sharp enough. I got a 9 with the 1.
Okay, you get to hold 1. There are questions that you can ask. Do you have the thing pulled up?
Yeah. I'm going to ask what sort of creature is it?
Okay. As you move in, you are able to find that there is a light switch in here. If you'd like to turn it on to see the room better.
Yeah.
Okay. You flip the light switch, and the rest of you around the corner, I guess maybe not Graven as much as, because Omar is probably taking up most of the hallway. You can see there is, like I said, a lot of disarray in this room. There are pages ripped and thrown about. There are books off the wall. There were many different types of jars filled with items that have just been crashed and strewn about. And as you begin to look around, you look at this table. You can see the 3 great claw marks on the top of it, and you can see 1 on the bottom, as if something was gripping this table with a claw or a hand or whatever it is. And as you are looking sort of at the window, you see a great feather, large and gray.
This is definitely, and I'm gonna hold up the feather. Not a werewolf.
Good.
So my silver bullet knowledge is useless.
Can I investigate the feather? like
Sure.
smell it, use my senses
Yeah.
and stuff. Okay, that's a shot.
Sure.
Or unless you had something else.
Well, no, I was just, I don't think you need to roll for this. If you have knowledge of things that you eat, and as an amphibian, a large amphibian, some birds would be part of that. So I think that as you sort of smell it and taste it, it does seem to be more natural than you would think. As far as like supernatural creatures, they tend to have a special tinge to them, usually a little earthy. But this seems to have more of a taste of magic upon it than most creatures. Perhaps a fae would be something similar. It's not a beast more than it is a thing.
Yeah. You see as Omar like takes the feather and smells it, rubs it under what would be his nose, and then tilts his head back, opens it, and just goes.
Did we still need that?
It's not. It's a little between natural and unnatural. We are probably dealing with some type of fey creature. It has a
Can
weird
I-
aftertaste.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to try a thing.
Okay.
It is one of my moves as the expert. I would like to try Dark Past.
Okay.
I roll plus weird, and then I can ask 2 questions. If I miss, then I might be personally connected to and possibly responsible for what is happening. Let's have some fun.
Okay.
That is 9. So I get to
Okay.
ask 1. I'm going to say, when I dealt with this creature or one of its kind, what did I learn?
Let me think.
I love this game, by the way.
Yeah.
I love that, like, it's constant, like, you're building the story as you go. It's good stuff.
Mm-hmm. So, so as you are looking at the table, at the books that are strewn about, you have been here before. You've been to Sarah's place. You know a little bit of her structure of the way she keeps her books, and that you probably were judging it a little bit, if I may.
Not a probably. I was.
So you can kind of see a little bit of the type of books that are off of the shelf that were on the table. And as you kind of look towards them, you see that there is a book that you have seen of hers before, maybe one that you gave her, or that you talked to Sarah about. It is a book about changing fate, about bringing back something that was lost. This is very advanced magics. And as you're kind of looking over the books and the ones that seem to be laid out on the floor, you pick up this one that I'm speaking of, and you kind of open it, turning the pages, and you see that there is one that is sprayed in blood. You kind of have to peel it apart as it is a little dry at this point. And you can see that there is something about a resurrection circle on here. There are notes written in Sarah's hand about things that perhaps she has learned from other instances and brought into this, that there is always a price. There is a something that must be paid for it. She has different additives to it, like specific things that she thinks would enhance it or make it work better. You would know that resurrection magic is dangerous and rarely goes to plan.
God damn it, Sarah.
What?
Hunter pro tip: when it's dead, it's dead.
You eat it. Oh.
That's it. Okay? I want you to remember that. If someone dies, they're gone. Don't be stupid.
Okay, well, that's
Okay.
a little bit reductive, but okay. What's the point, though? What do you...
She was delving in resurrection magic of some kind.
Good for her.
Oh, did it work?
I'm gonna look at the blood and the gore and everything. I'm gonna venture a guess and say no.
Damn.
Or
Did
maybe
this
it
have to
did.
do
Maybe
with-
it just didn't quite kick off right. I don't know. There's a reason I don't mess around with that sort of stuff.
So this has to do with that, is what you're
Yes.
saying. And there's no other, nothing else. It couldn't have been anything else.
Oh, it could
Weird
absolutely be a million
migratory
other things.
condor situation coming in, not like a rogue bird. This is like an actual resurrection. Okay, all right.
Listen,
just
I'm not saying there's not outside involvement. I'm just saying she was looking at some resurrection magic when whatever was happening happened.
I'm not trying to yuck anyone's yum, okay?
Maggie, as you look over the table, you see that there is kind of a notebook that is front and center, a big journal. And there seems to be a lot of pages that were ripped from it as if she was gripping it and it had torn. You can see on the left side, there is a list. There is a name, Ted, and it says, found dead, torn to shreds. And then there is a circle that says town drunk next to it. And then below that is another name, Matthew. And it says real estate developer. Trying to buy out land near Maverick Spring for pennies on the dollar. Went missing. Car found, parked at La Cava restaurant and bar. And then on the right side, splattered in blood, there is a heavy-handed script that seems to be similar, just more rushed. And it says, if you see her eyes, do not move. Do not make a sound. And then in quieter hand underneath it, it says, she is just lost. Can I bring her back?
Jameson?
Yeah.
Come take a look at this. What is if you see her eyes, do not move, do not make a sound? Is this like a Medusa situation?
Medusa, you'd be turned to stone. Can I kind of want to hit the books and investigate a mystery by going into the trailer real quick, if
Okay.
if possible.
Yeah.
And that is plus sharp.
Yep. You walk outside and open up the trailer. What does it look like inside as you hear the sounds of nature, the hooting of owls, the braying of a coyote out in the distance?
It opens, and the moment it opens, there's this very low, almost imperceptible, as there are many books, old tomes, spell books, scrolls, all of that. But there's also, and that's all like organized on one side alphabetically and by genre, because I have a system in place. Opening the trailer, there's a center sort of workstation desktop, if you will, that can double as either reading books or working on the workshop itself, repairing any guns. So there's just gun parts and various tools for sharpening knives, swords. Speaking of which, he's going to reach and grab a cold iron sword and just like attach that to his belt. But I'm gonna start looking through some of the books, delving into specific resurrection resurrection magic stories that went wrong, like confirmed instances of like what happens if it goes wrong or goes left or right.
Okay.
And have that be my focus. So it's plus sharp.
Yep.
Okay. That's 8.
Okay.
And with lore library, you take +1 forward to investigate a mystery, as long as historical reference works are appropriate.
Okay.
I don't know, I mean,
That'll be a 9.
cool. Aaron already asked what sort of creature is it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask what happened here.
Okay. I think you would know that the resurrection, whatever spell she did, it did not happen here. She doesn't have the space for it. You need more open ground and a connection to whatever it is you're trying to bring back. And you would know that it doesn't necessarily have to be a person or, a human. Could be anything. And from what you've gathered from the notes, it seemed like what she wanted to bring was very personal. As a witch, they are known to have familiars. And I think that from reading her text, there was a dabble into that. You know that there is a spell to summon a familiar. And she seemed to mix the two. So whatever she was doing, whomever she was trying to bring back, it doesn't make sense that she would try to resurrect a familiar, because you could just summon it. When demons, when angels, whatever it is she chose to be her familiar goes away, you can just summon it back. That's not what she was trying to do. But it seemed that connection, that's like connection to herself that a familiar would have, she was trying to mix that with whatever she was resurrecting, which is bold and an interesting idea, because it would make whatever it was connected to her more, or it means whatever it was already connected to her that much. So as you are sort of thinking through and looking through your book, seeing the notes that she made, kind of sussing from her notes that she was making, the items that she would have needed for this and the time, it must have been something that she had done a while ago, like maybe within a week, because sometimes it takes things like that time to manifest. And if it did go wrong and it came for her, then it would have taken time to do so.
I want to, as I'm like absorbing this, I'm actually going to take like the book and whatever I've researched and actually approach Graven and like lay it out in front and be like,
before you do that, while you're out researching, Graven, what are you doing inside?
I gotta say, I think if everyone else is looking at books and if Omar and Graven are kind of just holding hands in the kitchen, Graven's instinct would be a little more explorative with it. And if there's a basement, a back door, if there's anywhere that the blood seemed like it was leading, and start trying to see if there's another section of the house that anything could be found in.
Yeah, you start to move around. It seems very central to this room. Whatever happened was fast and it was bloody. There is, I mean, you know a lot about damage and blood. There is a lot of blood here. If she survived whatever the attack was, she probably wouldn't have survived long. And so as you're looking throughout the house and you're kind of looking around, you see a picture in a frame, and it's Sarah standing next to 2 older individuals that look similar to her. You could surmise that they are her parents. But as you're looking at the picture, you can kind of see she's at the very edge of the frame, and there's a lot of space on the other side where her parents are. And you can kind of see that there is a rip towards her side, which is odd for a family portrait. And you gather from looking at it closer, there is a hand on her shoulder for somebody who would be off to the side.
Yeah.
And as you clock that, you start to look at the other pictures around, and you notice a couple others where the picture has been torn, even one that's in a drawer that seems to be someone, maybe a friend or another family member, and the other side has been ripped.
Damn, they need to take better care of their pictures. Omar, you take a look at these quick. There's really all torn and ripped, and I feel like they're not supposed to be like that.
Omar's gone full feral with like the gore and the blood. This is the first actual meal that he's had for some time. And he comes behind Graven, just face wet with blood, and he's just like, What is it? What did you say?
I see here there's like a hand on this one, but it's all torn, and then like he's gonna start pointing out each one that's up, the one that was in the drawer, and just note the strange composition, how everyone's too far over, and but like something. These aren't normal pictures.
Is it obvious that these were something was torn out and it was reframed? Yeah,
Correct.
No.
Got it. Omar communicates that to Graven. That looks like somebody didn't want someone to be part of the family again.
Right. So Sarah didn't want this person to be part of the family again?
We don't know.
Well, it sounds like if Sarah was doing something, if this is the person that they didn't want or did want. I'm just trying to figure out who...
Did Maggie out loud say what they read in the books?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay, cool. Then yeah, it could be somebody that she wanted to bring back.
Got it. Okay, we should show these to the ones reading the books. At this point, it's finally gonna let go of your hand, realizing we probably don't need to hold hands anymore. I think we're good now. And just unnecessarily.
He doesn't let he does not let go of your hand. He actually squeezes just a little teensy bit tighter.
Should I be concerned? Are you gonna eat me?
It's kind of dark, and so there's like a real like quick glint in his eye, and you can kind of see a big toothy smile go across his face, and he's like, "No, come on."
Okay. Almost called Thrash. We're gonna have a problem.
Like I feel like the nutrients you would get would not be good. I feel like you'd just be eating the weapon.
It would be like taking a bunch of energy drinks at once.
Yeah, it's that useful energy, man. Yeah, when you finally let go of whatever sloppiness is there. Yeah, the main one that was on the table as well as just like 2 or 3 of the ones there, and the one that was in the drawer. Just kind of pack those up and bring. At this point, Jameson, I'm assuming, is still out at the van before coming back in.
I was just going to say that, Jameson, as you're making your way back into the house, as people are exploring and figuring things out, you walk down the hallway, and as you enter the room, your eye catches something. In the window above the sink in the kitchen that's off to the left of everybody, you see eyes for a moment, and it registers to you that you've seen these eyes before. It looks like Sarah's face is in the window, looking in.
Communicate it.
I'm the message that was written in one of those books is if you see the eyes, don't move, don't make a sound. So I don't know if this is actually Sarah right now. And I'm just going to maintain concentration. And if anything, I'm going to specifically not try to draw the attention of anybody else, just in case.
I would say, Maggie, your training would kick in. Somebody has entered the room and stopped.
Yeah, I literally was like, so, Jameson, what do you think about the... Jameson? Jameson.
I'm like actually staring at LB right now. I'm so scared.
I'm gonna like start to like try to find line of sight of what he's looking at.
Yeah, you kind of move in front of Jameson a little bit to like catch the eyesight, and as that happens, Jameson, will you adjust so that you can continue to look? As that happens, and she passes in front of you, the face is gone in the window.
Damn it! Okay, fuck.
There is no noise that happens with this.
Ooh.
Find cover.
What are you looking at?
Find cover. Get the others. Find a spot in this house and find cover right now.
Okay, okay. Yes, I hear you. Yes.
What did you read in that book? What was her message?
Not to move the eyes move. Guys, we need to find cover. I'm gonna like hide in a closet.
Griffin comes around with the stack of photos like, is there room in the...
Not phasmophobia. Something moved, and then you hide in the closet for 20 minutes while the rest of the game happens.
I got dibs on the ghost box.
When Jameson gets to that level of serious, I'm like, oh shit. This is crazy flashback kind of situation. So I go worst case scenario. Like, you want cover? I will cover my entire existence.
And all of us, but okay. I'm going to sort of still keeping a weather eye on windows, just sort of speak a little loudly so Omar and Graven can hear. Is that room in there secure? Any windows?
No. Isn't there any?
I'm gonna go like close and lock the front door. I'm going to make sure. You said that the window in the kitchen was open. Was it like crashed through?
No, it seemed to be, the lock is broken, but it does open out, and it is open.
Okay.
At least at a 45.
If I may, Jameson, so that this is done efficiently as best as we can, I'm going to use my move, the preternatural speed, to go throughout the house and secure entryways.
Hell yeah. Oh,
Hell
that's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
What does it look like when you move quickly, as you are this big lumbering thing?
Oh gosh, it's scary. You hear cracking and drips and a little bit of moans, and he stands to his full height and he goes, "I'll be right back." And it's just you see him go across a wall like a bug, and gone. And I think it's maybe about a good solid 60 seconds after that, and he comes up behind you, just slowly towers again, that dark glinting light, and he goes, "Hey, all the doors and windows are locked. That's fine."
Good job.
Are
Pretty
we
sure it
getting
took
cover, or are we hiding? What's happening?
Maggie, when I said like we need to find cover, I meant we need to like hole up in one of the rooms together, because I'm pretty sure whatever it is got Sarah, and whatever its hunting patterns, I think it's mimicking her, because I saw her in the window. And then the moment you passed in front of me, her face was gone. So I did
Closet
move.
slowly opens, slink out.
As you peek out, like Graven's in there with you, and the moment Omar left, he's like, I don't have anyone to be defensive with, so he just has a little dagger in his hand, and he's just in case he gets jumped. Is it slash time now? Should I be ready for slash time?
Maniacal Madam, I have a question. So is, because keepers are different, so from my understanding, are we trying to phasmo this a little bit so that we can nail down what it is and figure out easier, or
it's up to you if you want to. I think you have to hunt it. You have to find out what it is so you know what hurts it. I mean, there are things that just hurt everything, like magic. There are rarely things that are immune to magic. Like most things are weak to iron. It's the strengths that you have to worry about and the things that they can do and where you can find it. Knowing more about it is going to give you more tools. Solving the mystery of what happened and why is going to give you more tools. But I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Okay, I think I have a premature theory.
Go ahead.
So in the book, Sarah was trying to bring somebody back, and part of it was that you have to give a sacrifice, and then with all of the swipes finger across the floor, blood back on it, with all the mundane viscera, and what you described, I think it could potentially be a changeling. Most changelings have to consume the thing that they're changing into. That could be it.
So she ate Sarah?
Potentially, because she called the wrong thing.
Omar, changeling weaknesses. Go.
Mirrors. Smoke. Blessed water. That's all I can remember. Potentially because they're Fae. But it really depends.
I'm going to hold the sword in one hand and the dagger in the other. Both of these are enchanted. The sword is iron. Does anybody need anything like that?
I hold my silver knife out. I'm okay for now.
I think Graham's gonna walk over and he's like, I'm good. He's gonna sheath the dagger and then grab Omar's hand again. Like, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. So, in this very clunky yet somehow elegant way, Graven kind of hops off the ground and his legs kind of collapse into each other and he just narrows out as it all kind of folds into the arm in the hand you're holding. And out comes this, what starts as like a spear. And then from the sides, two giant blades appear from him. And you just have this dual axe in your hand now.
You change into an axe.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's okay. That's really cool.
I thought you just were good with axes.
No, I am the axe, buddy.
You, baby.
I am your axe.
This is giving Adolescence of Utna, an old anime with the best quote.
Yeah.
You're making a mistake if you think you're the only person who could change into a car.
I was gonna say it's in Tales of the Valiant with the axe.
Oh,
like,
the dagger. Oh, heavens.
Oh my goodness.
Can you speak?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So
Okay.
like,
Oh my God.
there's not like, I don't have a mouth or anything. It's more like, it's resounding. It's not like a telepathic thing, but
Yeah.
I could, you'll hear the voice to you. Just like, all right, listen, Thrash is really good with me. So I'm trusting you. Okay.
I will wield you with all of the dark dominion that I possess in my body.
Okay. Thrash usually doesn't say anything before he swings me. So that was kind of scary. Just don't miss, okay?
We will demolish all beings and we will gorge in their blood and viscera. And he puts you in his mouth and he's like,
I do not consent to this. Don't eat me, please. Please.
Normally, in any other instance, I would say, yes, Omar is ready for combat and very much feeling the effort. However, in its own strange way, that is a living being that is in your mouth.
Put me down. Put me down. I swear to God. Damn.
He wields it like that wolf in that game.
it's so menacing too because his amphibious tongue is wrapped around the hilt too, and he's like,
all right. Yeah. Unfortunately, you're weird with it. So I gotta. Okay. So then, as soon as he starts wrapping his tongue,
It's just not good. It's just
No, Danny, finish the sentence.
I don't want to finish the sentence. As soon as Ian starts wrapping his tongue around my shaft, we've
taken a direction, and I realize it, and I regret it. But
Jameson and Maggie, as all of this commotion has been going on, you are keeping a wary eye on all of the windows. You can see that the stars have begun to emerge out in the sky. The moon is shining down, and it is nearly full. So you get a pretty clear view of the space around the home. There's still a lot of shadow, obviously. There's a lot of large plants that are back there. You don't see any movement outside. You believe that the house is secure.
Okay. Is there any sort of like generator or something, like, are there outdoor lights that we could turn on, like in the yard, or no? This is au naturel.
Yeah.
Candlelight only. All right. Well, shit. Respect.
There's a lot of stars. You are in the middle of nowhere.
Fair. God, I don't want to have to venture out to go find this thing. It's terrifying. Okay.
I'll give you this as well. Jameson, since you have the most knowledge, the idea that it is some sort of shapeshifter is interesting. But why would they come back?
The only thing I could think of why they would come, why the shapeshifter would like allow the resurrection, or are you talking about literally how they would come
back to the crime scene?
Fair point. Fair point. God damn it. I would like to search through the house to find any sort of supplies, any flashlights, any you know what, she's very much ye olden times, torches, anything that could give off any sort of light, because it's been long enough. If they were going to show back up, they would have done that already. So I'm just going to start vocalizing to everybody, we're going to have to step out into the dark.
What?
So we stay together. We move as one. We don't slobber on one another. We don't, Omar, we don't slobber on anybody else's shaft.
Oh, what are you talking about? What? I'm ready.
And yeah, I think we need to start moving out to try to track this thing.
Mistress of Moonlight, I have a question.
Yes, Erin.
So before we do this, on my character sheet, I have mentor.
Okay.
I did have a mentor in the backstory you all read, but could I swap out the mentor for the invisible wife lady and ask for, when I contact for more info, can I ask her to check out the outside, do a cursory scope of the outside before we go out there?
I think that is a grand idea. What does it look like when you focus your... I would say this is more of like a slight manifestation. You can make her a little more of this realm, because I think where she is more like in the astral plane.
Yeah, she kind of goes, she was found in one of the thin spots, so she kind of goes back and forth.
Yeah.
And I think it just looks like I'm talking to nothing at first. And I just kind of like, as Jameson's like frantically looking for like torches, I just kind of look over my shoulder and like, hey, do you think you could like go and check it? No, just like go around the, you don't have to go like all the way to the edge of the perimeter, just around the outside. Yeah.
On the outside.
You think? You think you could do that? Cool.
She
Right.
nods in the affirmative. You guys see a form manifest. It is more of a shadow. Well, it's more of a light than anything. It sort of flickers in and out for a moment at moving space as ghosts are wont to do, spirits. And you see it move through the window, and you can see the little beam of light sort of wandering on the outside. As you are looking for items, Jameson, you can find a flashlight and a lantern to sort of guide yourself. And as you are picking out, you open a drawer, pick up the flashlight from in there, you look up, and this face of this woman in white is sort of in front of you, and she like looks at you for a moment, and then like glides off to the side and moves back to Maggie, and she relays to you that there's nothing out there that she can see. Nothing that seems to be besides a couple rabbits, jacks, you know.
Okay. All right. Thanks, honey.
And her visage fades.
See, this is why Ruth goes first.
Thank you, Ruth.
There's nothing really out there. We can go. Nothing's gonna like swoop down and carry us away. Sorry, that was too soon. That was impolite.
No,
Nothing's
not at
gonna
all.
get us.
Okay. I'm going to remember that.
You hear that, Omar? Nothing's gonna swoop down and take me, right? Oh, I get drools every time he talks.
He spits you out.
Oh.
The ting to ting ting is like, all right, I've had enough of this. I need my real guy.
No, he grabs you. Like, he's not gonna let you fall on the ground.
Yeah. Oh, bet. Appreciate it. He's still disgusted. So I think at this point, Graven is going to use To My Side, where I'm going to attempt to summon Thrash right next to us.
Okay.
So I do have to roll for this. That'll be fun. So I need to do, that's plus my weird. Okay. Lovely. So 9, so 11. So 10 plus, I'm good on that. So yeah, so as I think you spit me out of your mouth into your hand, right in front of you, there's just this quick like puff of smoke, and standing probably just like a foot taller is just a giant green demon under by teeth hanging out with the jowls, long unibrow, stocky, but is in this a la Ben Grimm, the trench coat, the fedora, the big, totally overstretched sunglasses that are way too small for his face. And he just kind of quickly looks around and then looks at you holding me covered in slobber and just grunts and like puts his hand out to you.
Nice to see you again, Thrash. And he hands you over.
Thrash, you're so invasive. He's eating me. I didn't like it very much. Just clean me off. You like take off the trench coat and start to like clean off the axe part, and then just toss that back on the couch. And now he's just holding me ready for what he has no idea what's going on. And we have a telepathic bond, so I'm quickly just relaying to him what all has happened here. And homie's just squared up.
You ready?
All right.
Thrash is ready.
Stay together. And I will I'll lead everybody out into the night. I'll hand the extra flashlight to Maggie, and I'll hand the lantern to Omar.
And the lantern to Thrash.
I will hand the lantern to Thrash.
Yeah.
Thrash hooks it around the one tooth as he's holding the axe. He's kind of has it like.
You make your way. You make your way out to the front, and as Ruby has relayed, you do not see anything out there. Whatever was there is gone. It has seen who you are and what you were doing. And it seems to have moved on from this place. So, you have information from here, but there's a whole town that you can gather more information from, which I think we'll do after a break.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
All right, chat. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to DM Redcap, Dwarven Lion, and Kayla Janelle for the raids. Thank you guys so much. Kayla, thank you for the bits. We're gonna take a quick 10-minute break to do the bio break thing. So get yourself a snack, get yourself some drink, water preferably. Take your medicine if you haven't, and we'll see you guys in about 10 minutes. See ya.
Nice.
Full circle.
What?
Welcome
I'm mad. I'm mad that I missed it the second time.
Yeah, it's
back,
fine.
everybody.
I did like a countdown and everything. What the hell?
There. What's up?
I absolutely did the nastiest burp just now.
There it is.
Fuck yeah.
Is that why you were muted?
Yeah.
Damn. Sorry, chat. You got to pay for that one.
All right. You guys have cleared the house and found information. What's the next step? What are you guys doing next?
I want to do a thing.
Do your thing.
I would like, because of the names in the journal,
Mhm.
I'm assuming because she's a green witch and therefore probably very eco-conscious, I want to see if she has her newspapers saved up somewhere.
Ooh.
And I assume that she is, if these people are important enough to write down in a journal, then they're important enough to keep newspapers. So I'm going to look for like any sort of evidence that she's already started research on stuff
Mhm.
and like news clippings of the missing people or the stuff like that.
Yeah, that's pretty easy to find. There are clippings. They have been slightly ripped and thrown about the room, but you do see that there is an article about a police investigation into the death of Ted, who is a local to town. His body was ripped up. They think it was an animal attack of some kind. That was about 3 days ago. And then the other person, Matthew, who was a real estate developer, there's a note about him from a couple weeks ago that an article that says that there is, this gentleman coming to town. He's looking up to buy land. He is looking to buy up near Maverick Springs, which is to the northeast of town. It's sort of like I wouldn't say it's a mountain. It's more like a hill that has during the right season, it has a river running through it because water is scarce around here. But he thinks it's a prime place for real estate, especially since the land is cheap. And he is trying to buy land from the people who own around it. Most people don't want to sell. There have been a couple people who are letting him, buy their land for cheap so that they can move on and move out of town. But the information about his death came from 2 days ago. And that seems to be that his car was found outside of the bar in town, a town with 2 bars. And there is a bit of blood around his car, but people saw him drinking the night before. The next morning, his car was still there. They checked at the motel, and he had not checked back in that night. His room didn't seem to be touched that evening after room cleaning had come through.
Okay. I'm going to take all of them and kind of like shuffle them all together into a pile, but I'm going to pull the 2 weeks ago one about Maverick Springs, and I'm going to hang on to the rest of them and hand that one to Jameson. And I'm going to say, I feel like this might be a lead. I don't know why she would keep something like this with everything else, but it looks like He wants to buy up some land that people don't want to get rid of. It could be nothing, but
Worth
you've
looking
taught me
into
better
for
than
sure.
that.
All right. Valid. What's our game?
We could
Come on.
try the bar.
Good.
Start
else?
there.
Omar.
Could let Omar taste the blood.
I feel like Omar's been doing a lot of that.
I don't know what else we're gonna do. It seems to be working, right?
So that's a good point. And I was kind of sitting here thinking that too. Like through this time, unfortunately, Omar has taken a nibble from the buffet line while everybody's been talking. Am I picking up anything? And it doesn't necessarily have to be something that's like supernatural. Like, did I come across a key, a note, someone's wallet, a cell phone, anything? Or not, maybe not a cell phone.
1996.
Pager.
As far as like if there was somebody else in the house.
Yeah, like, is this all from the same one body? Am I getting different taste? Does somebody taste a little bit more garlicky? Is there just a little bit umami in this one? Like, ooh, look at spleen. Like,
it all does. You notice that it's a lot of blood. There's not. Oh, there's a little bit of viscera. You got a little bit of skin there with it, as you would with any wound. It doesn't seem that there was any disembowelment, anything like that, and all of the blood seems to come from the same source.
so, okay, yeah. So there's nothing that's pinging. Okay.
Mm-hmm. But if you wanted to track the blood specifically, like scent dog it sort of thing, she was bleeding when she left here. You might be able to follow a trail.
I think that's what I'm gonna do, because I'm not too good at talking to people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we splitting the party?
Oh, that little smirk. I actually vote for Maggie's angle first. And like behind Jameson's eyes, there's a recognition. It's like, no, you know what? Let's see what Maggie's got. So I think that's where Jameson's gonna kind of look to at first. You know, if we don't get information from the bar, we don't get information from the bar. But I'd rather, you know, move through and see if we can get any headway.
Shotgun.
Knocks in another universe, like, what the fuck?
All right, Graven, what are you doing?
Fuck. Ian, one more time, real quick. Your plan is to do what now? You want to go?
I'm Bloodhound.
Track the blood.
Right.
Yeah.
But okay. I think yeah, Graven would look at Thrash and just be like, "What are you feeling, bud?" And with no words, I think a man of action as opposed to investigation. So if he thinks Omar has a direction and he's gonna find something, he's probably gonna hulk behind with that. So yeah, if the goal is to move the party, or split the party, Graven's like, yeah, I guess we're going with Omar. We're gonna go kill something. Oh, God,
boy, oh jeez.
He's getting the image of what Thrash is thinking about. He's like, Jesus, we don't even know what it is yet.
Graven, as you are being wielded by, what's his name?
Thrash.
You start to feel his emotions. He's been summoned to fight, and you're starting to get that eagerness to cut into something. The bleed over from your connection is starting to take hold.
That checks out. He's like, okay, I'm feeling it, bud. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna cut it in half. Yes. Omar, let's go. Let's find the thing.
All right. Because you are being wielded by a demon, I'm going to say that you're with Omar's preternatural speed. You will be able to keep up with him as he, or at least, behind him as he moves through. Maggie and Jameson get in the van and do a loop around and start to pull out as you start to smell towards this blood. My idea would be for you to use magic to do this, because it does become, there is a splash of blood outside the window as she was ripped from the building, and then the movement of the blood specks gets very, like, not to get nerdy, but when you're moving and something is bleeding and it drops, it smears out. The faster they are going, the more elongated it is. That's just how blood works, baby. That's science. So look, you know about stuff. I know about stuff too. Okay. So as you
Valid point.
Fair.
as you as you go outside and see this kind of pile of blood, and then there are blood specks that you start to follow, they become very few and far between as you continue on. This thing, whatever it was moving very fast. And the blood droplets are small because whatever it did, it was very high up. So I'm going to need you to go ahead and roll me a use magic to do this, because that seems to make sense with your weird skills.
Of course it's fucking high up. We found a feather. It flies.
Thank you. Yes.
Like, jeez.
Wow.
That was.
Were
that
you
was
yelling at
Ian
me
going,
when I'm describing
"Go."
shit? Oh,
Wait,
I was like,
what?
yeah. All right. So when you're rolling magic, basically what you're going to do is you're going. There's a list of effects that can be done. One of which is either observe another place or time. You can be doing that and following this, or do one thing that is beyond human limitations, which is track this minute amount of blood as you are trailing through it, or however you want to flavor it. But go ahead and roll me plus weird. If you have anything for use magic, add it to, but if not, hit that button, my friend.
Any shark ancestry in him, it's not really that
Dun, 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 dun.
out of the question that he would be able to track
Mm-hmm.
a tiny amount of blood.
Okay. Ian, you have plus 3 to weird, so whenever you're ready.
Get it, buddy. Fight it. Attaboy. Get sniffing.
Weird. Wow.
That's
You
the
wanna-
point.
Everyone calm down, okay?
I almost one-upped it with even weirder, and I'm like, no.
Do it.
So,
Do it.
Nope,
plus
nope,
3
nope.
on top of my other modifier, correct?
No, it's your modifier is 3.
Yeah, you. Okay, so you weren't telling me that I got an additional 3 from what everyone's
No.
doing?
No.
Oh, because I was going to be
Okay.
like, let's fucking get active.
Yeah, no.
Plus 8, bud. You got this.
11 total.
11 total. All right. So on a 10 plus, the magic works without issue. You choose your effect.
Can you list my effects here? I have the whole.
Yeah,
book in front of me.
I was saying that, like, do one thing that's beyond human limitations, or observing another place or time as you're tracking this.
I observe another place or time sounds good. I want to be able to, like, honestly, the best way I could describe it is in The Princess Bride, where the prince was tracking by putting the footsteps of his foot into the other ones.
Yeah.
And, like, he was doing. I want to do something like that, to where, like, you see Omar, he kind of sits on his haunches a little bit, like almost like how a dog does when they're staring at you, and just kind of like shuffles little pieces of dirt. He's having a hard time because it's so fucking dry out here, but I think something clicks and he catches a scent really bad, and he smushes his face against the ground to absorb any moisture that could potentially come up, and comes back up with dirt, and he goes, please somebody hand me my gallon, please.
Thrash is
the gallon.
Thrash just a hand in frame, a green hand.
Yeah. Shook it. Let's go.
Thank you so much, Thrash. Danny. He takes like the biggest like fucking slurp of whatever's in this gallon. And does that give me a direction? What do I see? What did I gather?
Yeah. So as you look, you're kind of, your eyes glow a little bit with your ancestry, your otherworldliness, and you can see in the distance, probably about 30 yards away from you, heading due north, is an elongated drop that kind of forms as it would have when it fell. And beyond that, about another 30 feet, is the next drop. So as you are tracking this, they will start to illuminate as you go, as if they are falling.
Sick. I think I just keep pushing forward. Like we're gonna see what this leads to.
All right. You two start trekking across the desert at preternatural speed. The two of you in the car, however, drive the speed limit in the
Like
10 miles back to town. You have, as you were driving through, you saw that there was sort of a convenience store that is more of a like it's like the grocery store. Have you guys seen Tremors? Okay, so it's like a convenience store that also has like supplies and yeah.
Cujo,
we need to fix
Tremors,
that.
Let me tell you, Cujo, life changing.
You know what to do, chat. Boo this man.
You know what? I've been thinking about this for a long time. There is a long list of movies that I have not seen that people are like, you haven't seen Pulp Fiction?
Make a
I'm
list.
Like, no.
You haven't seen Pulp Fiction?
You haven't
No.
seen Pulp Fiction?
What?
So
stream.
Here, quick ad. There's a community Discord link that's going through the chat right now. If you join the community Discord, at some point I'm going to be starting to schedule out some movie nights where I finally watch some of these movies that I'm being yelled at that I haven't seen before.
Have you seen Jackie Brown?
It's not one
Gonna
of
fucking
us.
die.
I've not seen that. No, I've not seen that. Also, Cujo, totally unrelated. Season 8 did start. So we don't know.
So you have the convenience store and the bar.
Yes.
There's also a police station in town. Where would you guys like to start?
Well, I'm actually gonna look to Maggie.
Eyes on the road. What are you doing?
Where are we going?
I don't know where it's at. I guess bar first. I don't know where the bar is.
All right. Well, there's two of them. I think we can narrow down which one it is.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, we got it.
Wouldn't it be crazy if we had some kind of invention where we could like access maps whenever we wanted? That'd be insane.
Well,
MapQuest is a thing.
You have to print them out though.
Yeah.
No one's got time for that.
if I know anything about small towns, the bars are going to be very easily spotted, especially at night. So just keep your eyes open.
Especially at the speed you're going. My God, it is like 15 under, Jameson.
Listen, this is the avenue you wanted to go down. I believe in safe driving, hands-on 10 at 2 at all times. And
well, at least the boys will figure out what it is before we get there, so that'll be nice.
That's on them. They went one direction, we went ours.
All right.
You know, another pro tip: definitely make sure that everybody can stay together if possible, just for safety numbers.
I know. I got in the car first. You need to talk to them about that.
Well, actually, I think this is slowly becoming your op. So.
No. Don't put that leadership on me, Jameson. No.
You were the one to find the information about the thing. You're the one that
was
knew
lucky.
Exactly what steps to take to survey the area. I'd say that's pretty good. That was
also luck.
Okay, well, you call it luck. I call it being skilled, and that you're learning. So.
Okay. Thanks for that.
We have to listen.
Anyways, can we fucking no? You've got a Debbie Gibson cassette. What is this? This is like mall.
Don't put down.
Can we not?
Don't. Are you driving?
what do we have in here? I'm gonna open up the glove compartment. What's in here? There's probably like a sleeve, like one of those little portfolios of the CDs.
Yeah.
Of like just like all this and like
Mhm.
randomly like a Creed CD.
Backstreet Boys is in there. Way in the
Sean
back.
Paul,
Don't worry about
Backstreet Boys,
Yeah.
S Club 7,
S Club
fucking Celine
7!
Dion.
Best
It's-
love. All right, you guys pull up into Lakiva Restaurant and Bar. The light is shining bright as a one-story wooden building. There is a patio out front, a covered porch, and there is a sturdy wooden door. There's light music bumping from inside. You can tell it's some sort of country mix. Probably something Garth Brooks, I'm going to say. As you make your way inside, there's probably about 10 people in here. A couple, probably 4 of them sitting at the bar, a bartender, and then there's a group of 2 in the back, fairly well dressed. I mean, like well dressed for the area. They seem to be wearing button up with like a what's the tie? The tie that's just 2 strings and
rat tail.
That's a bolo.
a bolo tie. And it has like little like metal pieces on the neck. And there's an older gentleman who looks a little grizzly with a gray beard, gray hair that's kind of slicked back, and a younger, probably mid-30s gentleman with dirty brown hair sitting over there. They're drinking some sort of light-colored beer. But as you open the door, the bartender sort of sees you, acknowledges you, and lets you know that you can sit wherever you'd like. Where would you guys like to start?
Beeline right for the bartender. That's the first person we're going to talk to. And I say that to Jameson. First person we're talking to. Let's go.
All right.
She is obviously cleaning a glass as you walk up, and she says, how can I help y'all? Welcome in. What can I get you?
Yeah, that car that was out there with the blood on it with the missing guy. Do you know anything else about that?
Oh, are you talking about Matthew, that gentleman who was coming in?
Yeah.
Oh,
Matthew. We're not cops, by the way. Just
no. Well, why are you wondering about him? Are you friends?
Doing great.
Yeah. Matthew is his cousin, and we were supposed to have a family reunion in town in the park, and Matthew's organizing it. We haven't heard from him, so we figured we'd check in.
Oh, we didn't say anything about family coming into town. But if you're looking to know about the investigation, Tact is Chief Hailstorm is over there. If you'd like to talk to him.
Wonderful. I will have that one.
PBR, gotcha.
That's it. Yeah.
And for you?
I'll have a PBR too.
2 PBRs. You want to start a tab?
Yep.
Yeah.
Name?
Jameson.
All right. She writes that down, and you see her write 2 numbers next to it, or 1 number and times 2. She doesn't take your card. This is it's a different system.
Yep.
But she points you over to the 2 gentlemen that are sitting in the corner.
Our tabs are kept track of with faith. We believe that faith will remind us.
They know everybody in town. It's not like they can go anywhere.
Excuse the fuck out of me, because a fucking end of the month tab saves people's lives, okay? So like, let's not.
You're not wrong.
What a fucking crazy thing to advocate for, but okay.
Sometimes
you guys don't even know.
Sometimes you work a 9 to 5 and you had to spend your last 20 on gas and you just need a drink. Fucking Shirley holds it down.
Hell yeah.
Go
GG
Shirley. Turn that
Go
temple
Shirley.
Really? All right, let's go.
Oh,
Guys.
maybe lead with a different story. Don't drop the "we're not cops, we're totally not cops" line within 2
Well,
seconds.
I'm not going to do it to them. They're actually cops.
You know what? You got this. I'll be here to back
All
up
right.
if you need it.
Super duper cool. Not where I was going with that, but okay. I'm gonna go.
You approach the table. They acknowledge you as you walk up.
Chief
Hailstorm.
Maggie LeClaire. Nice to meet you.
He stands from his seated position and shakes your hand. It's nice to meet you, Miss Maggie. What can I do for you? Visitors to the town?
Actually, yes. Me and my father here. We were looking at the elderly facility down the road for some long-term care for him. I was wondering, I was working with Matthew for picking up like a place to live short term while we got Dad situated in his new home. But unfortunately, I heard in the news that he's missing. Do you know anything else about that? That's just such a bummer.
Please take a seat. This is Officer Dirt. Mr. And he reaches a hand to you.
Jameson, if you wouldn't mind, I see
Come on,
we've
Dad.
made a mess of myself. Give me just a moment. When I find the bathroom.
Maggie, you sit down and Officer Dirt gives you a hand to shake. I am sorry. It seems that Mr. Matthew has gone missing the last couple of days. We haven't been in contact with him. There was some sort of altercation, perhaps, that happened outside. There's not a lot known. We have his car towed back at the station, but we haven't heard much about it. Did you know him well then?
I mean, just professionally, a few emails here and there. We was looking at a place up near Maverick Springs, I think.
Yeah.
For me to kind of stay for a little bit. And then I was waiting on some listings and I just haven't heard anything from him. So did some digging, saw the local paper, and was just heartbroken. This is really important for my dad to get the care that he needs. So I'm just really upset that, do you know, is he coming? Is he okay? Do you have any idea where he could be?
It's hard to say. There was another animal attack earlier this week, and we feel like it might be connected. I'm glad.
An animal?
We're unsure yet. It's unclear. It's hard for me to believe that one of the people in town would attack him. We're a kindly folk down here, but it does seem with the. I hate to give you the details, gory as it is, but there was not a substantial amount of blood, but enough to know that there was something that happened. Perhaps he fell and knocked his head and wandered off, but we've been keeping an eye out for him. The weather out here during the day doesn't bode well for those wandering. We did put out a search party yesterday and couldn't find much, but we intend to take up again tomorrow to see if we can get something more substantial. He was talking to some people in town about selling their land up there, and I should say that the retirement facility in town does have the best dementia care in the southern of Texas. So we appreciate you considering us for.
I've heard really good things. I think this is going to be great for him. Actually, he's been in the bathroom he's probably fine. So is it?
Would you like Dirt to check on him for you?
Would you?
Oh, of course, Dirt. And you see Dirt's like, yes, of course I will.
Maggie's trying really hard not to laugh. That would be great.
To play along, apparently, with this cover, I'm just gonna, in the bathroom, go, I can't remember how the door opens.
The door
I'm a
opens
little-
in, and Officer Dirt hits you with it. As it. Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you all right?
Who are
I thought you might have fallen down in one of the stalls, sir. Can I get you to a table, perhaps? Sit you down.
I would like that. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Come here. And he gets under you and lifts you and walks backwards as if he's holding your weight. And he sets you down
So
at a table right next to them. It's like your pa seemed to be he was standing right behind the door. I might have stunned him for a second.
All the time. It's okay. Dad, are you okay? Are you okay?
I don't need any. I'm good.
Okay. All right, Dad.
Let me get you a glass of water. Dirt gets up and walks over. And Tact kind of I'm so sorry about that. He's a well-meaning boy, but
of course.
If you do need a place to stay, there are quite a few places that are going to be empty in the interim before. Well, he had bought up a couple of houses, so I'm sure that if you talk to his company back up north in Houston, they might be able to rent one of them out to you before they start breaking, if they can now break, whenever they decide they can break ground on whatever it is they're doing up there.
Well, he's not from here, so he's staying in a hotel, I believe, a motel. We were supposed to meet anyways. He had given me we were gonna meet up and go over some listings while we were there at the lobby of the motel, but he never gave me the address. Do you know which one it is? There's 3, and I just don't want to embarrass myself and go in and ask.
It's understandable. It is not currently a crime scene, but it is at the Lead Rock Casita. We have gone through all of his paperwork. Perhaps there's something that I could recollect for you.
Yeah, I'd like to use a move or something. I want to be kind of efficient here.
Sure.
I want to. Can I manipulate somebody to try to I feel like I've buttered him up enough. Can I try to get him to just tell me everything that he?
Sure.
Okay.
Can I just get
I'm
him
gonna
to
use
tell
my
me his life
feminine.
story?
I'm gonna use my feminine wiles, and I'm gonna kind of straighten up and lean forward and be like, "Now you seem like just such a civil servant. I could tell by your partner being so selfless and helping my father. Do you think maybe
The moment you
could
start doing
just
the sniffles, I, in character, sneeze the loudest and most obnoxious sneeze to cut on to deliberately throw a wrench in this angle. One of those
the dad sneeze. I know it well. Yeah, go ahead and roll me a plus charm, please.
Yeah. Oh God, my plus charm is -1. That's a 9 anyways. So
all right. So on a 9, they'll do it, but only if you do something for them right now to show them that you mean it. Is there something exactly you're trying to get from him, or just any extra information?
So he says that he has the file, he was talking about the information in the file, and I want to kind of press him on kind of opening up about that some more.
Sure.
Oh, that's so, and I want to be that's so interesting. Kind of move from business to oh, it's so interesting that you have all this info. You must be so brave trying to figure out who might have hurt somebody in this peaceful town. I don't really know what he wants right now, though.
Well, that is the thing. What are you? Okay, so if you're not asking too much, but what are you going to do to show him that you mean it? You've already told him that you are looking to put your father up in town. Perhaps you could sweeten the deal by offering something that you could bring to the town, a promise of venture or entertainment, something that because you'll be staying here that you could.
Yeah. God, she sucks at everything.
You can make it up.
No, I'm gonna say, I did notice that you might be I don't know if it's on the other side of town. You might be lacking a proper mechanic. You've got a kind of like a tire service at the gas station down the street. I'm a little bit handy. Maybe can fix up the precinct's cars for you. Give them all some tune-ups. Maybe.
Oh, well, that'd be nice. We just have the 2 cruisers and then 1 motorbike. I think the motorbike could use some tuning. I don't know much about it. Dirt has tried his hand at it, but he is. And you see there's a pause as he knows that Dirt is right next to him. He has skills in other places. But that'd be great for us. Yeah, so as far as I'm aware, the people who are not as eager to sell, I know that Miss Talverson was quite reluctant. She's obviously been through quite a bit. That is Sarah's last name. She's obviously been through quite a bit with her mother passing and her sister gone. She's had a rough time of things, and I think maybe losing that land would be more devastating to her than she's ready to let go of. So, as far as what we found at his in his room, there was quite a bit of, might I say, information that he had gathered about the people who are less than willing to sell, and it was a bit intrusive as far as I'm concerned. But he seemed to have dug up some past from some people.
Forgive me, circling back to this Sarah individual.
Oh, you know Miss Sarah?
No, I don't. I was just, that strikes me as interesting that she wouldn't want to give it sounds like a great opportunity to, sell if the money
Well,
is there.
her ma had bought the land years ago and had divvied it up to the siblings, and when she passed and when her sister moved on, it was quite a shock for her. The land transfer is still in a little bit of legal limbo, so she's had a rough go of it. That happened about a year ago now.
Yeah, I'm gonna eye Jameson as that story's happening because that's very interesting. The others that didn't want to, is there a reason why? Is it just a very old town, deep roots?
Mostly, yeah. The people that live here have lived here their whole lives. Their parents have lived here, their grandparents. There's not much movement in a city like this. We get visitors in that want to go to the park, of course, and get a little bit of a bump from that during the season. But I think he was pushing for a way for people to get out, and most people don't want to get out.
And nobody would hurt him for, trying to take their property off their hands. You can't think of a single person.
Didn't seem to have many people who were up in his bonnet, as it were, but if he started pushing people with the information that he had, there could have been a bit of pushback, I think. It's not kind to bring up people's past against them, as you, I'm sure, are aware.
Right. What? I'm sorry. I thought he was just a real estate investor, what kind of dirt does he have on people? Their pat, like, that sounds kind of like he was threatening them. I wouldn't
don't
want
think
to
it.
give my business to him if that's
No,
the case.
no. It didn't seem that was quite the path that he had gone down yet, but it seemed like he had ill intent in a way. He was not offering the amount that he probably should have, but some people were taking him up on it. I'm sure he was going to attempt to raise his prices if he was real and gutting for the land. Though that land is a bit barren, though at a certain time of year it does look quite nice. Not much up there, but some buttes and a little bit of rockiness. Nice to have a house up there, perhaps, but it is there's not a lot going around as far as things to do in town. So I'm not certain if he was just planning on building housing up there, or if he was going to try to get more of a investment in bringing in other things into the town. That wasn't quite clear yet.
Now, knowing what I know about Sarah being a Green Witch, and now what I know about her mom having bought all the land and all the family stuff, does it seem like there's more importance to the land than what he knows about? Like, it seems like there's not much going on, but maybe like the family knows that there might be something worth investigating about it.
As far as what he's giving you, and if I assume Jameson has done a little research into the area as well, there isn't much here. You know that there's no like fault lines or anything like that. There's no grand there like a spring in the desert isn't uncommon, but it's not something that somebody would kill over. I think that the land being where it isn't necessarily the issue here. I think it is the sentimental nature of the land that seems to be what is, at least for Sarah, keeping her from selling. Perhaps being up, there is like that part of her land, whether it was hers, it seemed that if, as Jameson has probably looked at a map, that was probably not her land as it was her sister's, as her house is like on the bottom southern area of it, and the butte is to the north.
Could I deduce from what he's saying then that perhaps maybe there was something connecting the ritual and the location and the sister? Cool. All right, I'm gonna kind of like kick back the rest of my beer and say, this has all been real interesting. I am gonna I'll pop by the police station maybe 2-3 days, see about that tune up. Dad, we gotta go now. It's past your bedtime. You need to take your medication. Okay, well, this has been really, really nice. Time to go. Time to go, Dad. Let's go. And I'm gonna try to like help him up.
Oh, do you need some help? And like Dirt will stand up.
Great. That would be so lovely.
Yeah, and he like gets under your shoulder and like starts helping you to the door. He helps you all the way to the car and like sits you in one of the back seats. And all right, now you be safe out there.
Nice
stay together.
Make sure you drink water.
Of course, sir. Of course.
Start backing up, like look over, and I'm gonna like smile. I'm gonna like smile so big at Jameson as I back out of the bar.
I'm actually gonna smile too and just be like, he was actually very gentle outside of the door thing.
Well, I think we got a lead. Let's go tell the others if we can find them.
Bravo. Well done.
Thank you.
Speaking of, the two creatures make their way further north into the desert. There are no more lights. It is only the moon from the sky and the impressive amount of stars above you. You can see the Milky Way rolling through the very few clouds that are up above you, only wisps at this point. As you are traveling, you go probably about 5 miles at this speed. And you start to hit rocks, a like I said, not a lot of mountain, but definitely some verticality. There is some maneuvering up and down. The blood spots are a little bit harder to track at this point because where they hit might go in crevices or beyond. So you're kind of taking your time getting up there. Is there anything you'd like to do on the way?
I think for you, Ian, is there anything investigative you need to do? Or I think at this point, Graven is very fidgety, just this axe is kind of bouncing around in Thrash's hand, who is very much just like, oh, we're gonna get the ghost or the changeling or whatever the fuck it is. It's gonna be really fun. I can't wait to just. And he's like not swinging, but you see like the head of the axe is like kind of jerking in different directions, like it's trying to swing itself.
I think Omar is still trying to focus on the little blood spots because he notices that they're getting fewer and far between. They're not as like potent as they were when we first started, so he's focusing on that. I don't have any moves that helps me investigative wise. All of my stuff is just weird shit.
If no, that's okay.
Well, so just more so of like a perception moment. So I understand that we're heading to more rocky and hilly points and areas, and it's further and further away from town. Is there anything else that's kind of like, oh, that's weird? Like, not to metagame, but before you said there's no fault lines, but am I noticing anything? Ritual marks, talismans, maybe something someone dropped, little tchotchkes or something that could be like, oh, this is probably used, you know.
Yeah, as you are getting closer or further north, you start to feel sort of, since you are magical in your own nature, you start to feel the traces of sort of a dispersion of magic. Something magical happened, maybe not right here, but close by a while ago. It's not palpable, it is more traces, but you are getting the faint scent of current magic. There is the slight sort of tang of that, like, sort of bitterness at the back of your mouth, a tingle on your fingertips. Again, not close, but you are getting closer to it.
Okay, well then I think, yeah, Omar's going to continue to follow that. He's not going to say anything to Thrash or Graven. He's just going to keep pushing in a direction, maybe even kind of being more aggressive in like his pursuit, because he found something that he can hook on to. Yeah.
All right, you guys make your way into these rocks and structures, over them and around. You're beginning to get a little winded as you have been traveling for quite some time. And as you kind of breach over a structure of rocks, you see ahead of you a faint glow of purple that seems to be coming from something in a little bit of a basin, nothing more than maybe 15 feet wide. There seems to be just a point of glowing, and you get that scent of blood as well from this area. The feeling and since you have consumed something, you do smell a little bit more of the creature here, as if it has come here and left here. It seems to have left its trace, but you do not smell it very potently at this point.
Omar turns to Graven and Thrash and is like, is there anything you could do? I'm starting to lose the scent a little bit.
I mean, Thrash is a bounty hunter, and there's not a stat block for him, so I don't know exactly what the best way to do that would be. It usually just mine, but it feels counterproductive. I feel like Thrash would probably just do some kind of investigative mystery. We're not near the base yet. We see the light, but we're not looking down into it. We just
it's probably like 100 yards away.
Yeah.
Want to try to get an idea of like
Yeah, I'm looking like what happened
anything.
here or like
Sure.
something in that realm.
Okay.
So then
Go ahead and roll plus sharp, please.
Cool. Sorry. Sorry, Thrash. It's a 9.
A 9, you get to hold one. What question would you like to ask? You can ask from this list or anything more specific.
Yeah, I think just Thrash having hunted enough and looked around enough for people he was going after for contract deals, he would both be checking for any kind of hazards that as we move closer, like make sure we're not walking into something stupid, as well as just keeping an eye for other artifacts or means that would be like something to track what would come in here. So I think more so the hazards at first.
Okay. As you guys get a little closer to this, you start to see like things on the ground, and from a distance it seems haphazard, but as you get a little closer, whatever things that have been brought in here, trinkets, larger items, they seem random, but there is a sense to it as you kind of look, and it all is sort of bordering this center area. There is, where this light is coming from seems to be near the center. There are bones of creatures, animals, and some body parts and bones that have been picked clean around the outside of this. It almost looks like a nest in this area. And what you can see looking around, there is a bit of rock cover, but you know that this thing can fly, and it can fly fast. So it could come from any direction, and from what you were told, it could be silent, hiding somewhere, watching. So it'd be best to keep an eye out and keep yourself on your toes. Whatever is in the center glowing probably has nothing to do with the creature, or, you know, as far as like it is not the creature.
Okay, I think Thrash is tactically relaying everything to Graven as he's kind of being like, okay, so that's going over there, and if this is going over here, okay, watch out for the fly, look up to the sky, Omar, eyes up, and not that he can snap, but the axe is kind of swinging up, almost like he's the equivalent of a chin nod up. Just giving Omar as much info that Thrash will share, and vice versa. But honestly, I'm ready to cut something. Do you want to go in there? Do you want to gush? You want to go? You push?
Wide amphibian eye, just like, yeah, let's go.
Okay, let's go, Thrash. Come on. And there's the dog on a leash kind of push forward as Thrash is just kind of marching through the sand still.
Then Omar has one eye like in front of them, but then he like shifted another one up so that he can check the sky.
That's so fucking gross. Ew.
Everyone's face reaction let me know that I was on the right direction.
Yes. You make your way towards the center of this, and you again get that scent of blood, and a different scent is from the animals, the other human bones that seem to be in this area, kind of mix into your scent receptors. But you see as you get closer the body of a girl. You can see that it is Sarah. Her hair is sort of fallen in front of her face. She is either dead or near death. The glowing, as you get closer, you can see her hand is up and shaking as it is holding this magic over her arm, or I should say the stub that was her arm, as there is a clear rip as she is holding back the blood from completely moving out of her body. She does not seem to be very responsive. You see she is sweating and barely holding on. Her eyes kind of fixed on the ground as she is trying to concentrate on this magic to keep herself alive.
This was the wrong duo.
I don't see what the problem is.
I mean, you could have talked to the cops if you wanted to. They would have had some questions, but
the axe. Excuse me, officer. Where are they at? I have one idea, and it's kind of crazy, but I'm here for it. I think you see one of the front blade that is like facing inward towards the basin starts to kind of like burn red hot. We're like, Thrash, we could cauterize it. We could fix the arm. We could help the arm if we just gonna go over there. You just gonna go over there, just burn it. We're gonna say it's Sarah. We just go over there. Yeah. And I think Thrash is gonna like begrudgingly just kind of lead me over there and not take me right to the arm, but of course like check that Sarah's alive. Like, Sarah, hey, you good?
There is like her eyes dart up and lock on to this creature in front of her, and you see her like shake like she wants to do something to like push it back or do something. She's not registering that it's you, but if she lets go, she will die from the amount of blood that she's lost. So she's like, you could see the fear in her eyes as she doesn't register what's going on or what's going, who you are in front of her. Especially in the state that she's in.
Yeah. Hey, it's okay. It's fine. It was just, well, I don't know, hurt you or what, but do you want me to burn the arm? Do you want me to close it? You want me to seal it? You make sure no more blood comes out?
What?
Yeah.
Raven?
Yeah, it's Craven. Hey, what's up? You look like shit.
Is she still alive?
Who? Is who alive?
Good. Can you help seal it?
And that metal in the front just getting even more red hot. I'm like, I can try if you give me the arm.
All right. I'm going to have you use magic for this.
Cool.
Because you're not trying to harm, you're trying to heal.
Bet. So I do my weird, yeah?
Yep.
Cool. Yikes. That's really bad. That is my weird is 2. That is a 5.
And a help cannot kick it up. You do have luck.
And I guess so if I makes it a 12?
It does make it a 12, but your flaw or burden will come up right now.
Then I think this would be Thrash's choice, and I think Thrash, would as someone he's not hunting and just seeing someone wounded. Yeah, I think Thrash would. Yeah, we'll use the luck and take the con there.
All right, so the magic works without issue. You are choosing to cauterize this wound. I'm assuming the effect is heal 1 harm from injury, cure a disease, or neutralize a poison.
Yeah.
We want to make it so she's no longer lactose intolerant.
Yeah.
That's it. Yep. I'm just gonna burn the arm like milk. Have all you want, babe.
That peanut allergy? Not
Come
no
on. Oh, I forgot to close the wound. Shit, we gotta do it again.
Describe what you do.
I think whatever she has to do to hold it, whether that's like the quick release and slice in, as what I'm picturing. I think she's holding up her arm, and as Thrash like kind of holds me in there, and her magic fades, you just see the axe come in and just quickly press against it, and that searing flesh smell just starts to fill the air. Not that I can smell it, but I can feel the like sticky skin sticking to the side of the blade. I'm like, is it working? I hope it's working.
You hear a blood-curdling scream come from her as you are burning her body. You are healing her, but in this you are also burning her. So that scream echoes throughout this canyon. and it sort of bounces off the rocks around you, and your flaw is
Oh, boy.
conspicuous.
Yeah.
So that seems about right. I think, if I may, as you are doing this, as she is screaming, Thrash also screams in this, as he is kind of all about it.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
The effect takes hold. It does not bring her arm back, but it does stop the bleeding, and you can see a little bit of color come back to her as she has healed a little bit from this. She is not on the brink of death anymore. And she seems to be wrapped around to a stake. She's kneeling on the ground, but her torso is wrapped, and you can see her kind of take her other arm and start to like pull at the cords around her. And she's like, "When did you guys get here?"
I think the sun was up. It was a long time ago, right, Omar?
It has a couple hours. And I take a claw and I slice the cords.
You see her kind of fall forward a little bit, and like you see her go to catch herself with her right hand, and she kind of falls more than she meant to as she like misses because there's no right arm, and she catches herself with her left arm and pushes herself up and sort of takes a breath, and then you see her kind of look around to the sky, and she's like, "Is it just you two? Where are the others?"
They're in town. Yeah.
I think she's hunting.
She, who's she? What's she?
It didn't really go like I wanted it to.
What did it go like you wanted to?
Yeah, what was it?
You gotta tell us.
I don't know how much you know about me, but I am a witch. My mom was a witch, and my sister was also a witch, and she started to go dark, and she made a deal. And I tried to fix it, and it didn't go right. So she changed. She didn't come back the way that I wanted her to. I thought it didn't work at first, and then a couple days ago, people started to go missing. So I started looking for her, and that's when I called you, and now I think I can bring her back, but I can't do it by myself. I don't know how many people she's killed.
Okay. Well, we can't do anything sitting here. Let's go.
I think she's going to come back here. She does every night.
Okay. There's no way for us to call the people that we were with. Okay.
I have an idea.
All right.
I have a question about that. When the scream happened and reverberated through the land with my whole circle, the open gate, and really sensed something using magic. Could I have
Aaron
been like,
freeze for everybody?
Yes.
Okay. When the circle opened and you
sorry, with the circle,
we all
the
went
circle's
like
open
we all
gate.
went.
Sorry, guys, I'm sorry.
Do you have a move that? Do you have a move
It's
that
magic.
you think? It's magic.
I'm gonna say
okay.
magic. I'm gonna say it's
Okay.
a magic thing.
Okay.
Actually, no, I have. Oh yeah, I have mystic. So every time I use magic successfully, I take +1 forward. So I can do it.
Okay. So go ahead and use magic.
Okay. That is an 8 plus 1 or 8. 2. Wait, hold on. Magic is plus weird, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 8, 9, 10.
Woo!
All right. The magic
Yay.
works as you intend. As you guys are driving up towards this space, you're a little bit away still. You feel this sort of presence, this like reverberation. It's more of a vibration to you, as the sound probably didn't reach this far. But as that is happening, you feel another presence, and you hear another screech as the sound of something else reaches your ears. It isn't it isn't human. It seems to be otherworldly. And are you driving right now?
Yeah, I'm driving.
You
We could
see
let Dad drive.
right? You see a shadow pass very quickly in front of the car.
Whoa! And I would slam on my brake.
And you feel as something hits. Yeah, Dad goes flying back in the back.
Again.
And the car shifts to the side as something makes purchase on the side of the car. You see in the back 3 talons poking in from the top and 1 from the bottom as it breaks the metal and bends it forward.
Oh, shit!
I want to take my knife, my enchanted magical knife, and I want to stab or slash at one of those talons as it is like embedded in the fucking metal.
Okay, why don't you roll to kick some ass, please?
Okay.
Woo!
Want to know something about Jameson? Didn't necessarily roll him for this, but it's gonna be fine. I assume that's tough.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Can I use my plus forward if he fucks up? Can I use my plus 1 forward to help him?
Is it plus 1 forward to anything?
Anything.
Okay. See if he needs it. Okay.
I rolled an 11, so that's a 10.
Sick.
Okay, all right. So you are using your magical dagger, which does 2 harm. It's hand and it's magical.
Yep.
You stab up into this talon and you hear a screech as this thing retracts itself from the car and presumably flies. You hear nothing beyond the screech.
Keep going. Keep
Yeah,
driving.
yeah,
forward.
yeah. I heard a scream, a different scream, a safer scream, Sarah scream, something. I'm going that way. I'm just gonna beeline to where I heard that.
The car, I assume we're going above the speed limit at this point.
Absolutely.
We're off-roading.
Yeah.
Speed limit isn't a thing.
It's a dirt road.
It's suggestion.
It's more, more like a guideline.
Yeah. You begin to screech your way towards the canyon. The 2 of you up in this little area, this nest. You see Sarah begin to look around, and she starts to draw something into the dirt around you, and she starts saying like, I need fur. Can you find me fur? I have to, if I'm gonna bring her back, I'm gonna need more of you. Where are the other 2?
They were in town. They're somewhere. They're probably on the way. Omar, you got fur? Muted.
You're muted, love.
Hey, big dog, you muted. Come on.
Yeah, let's say that. Hey, now Omar just looks at you and he's like, seriously? Like he's like
Amphibious.
Amphibious. I'm struggling out here.
Shit all the
but
time.
we
I think
did-
maybe had some fur laying around.
I mean, no. But we did see animal bones, like rabbits and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, I go, or Omar goes, I'll be right back. And like he before he leaves, he looks at Sarah and he goes, "Where's your arm?"
I don't know. I think she ate it.
Ew. Weird.
Damn it. Yeah. I could have used the energy. And uses the speed to go hunt another like rabbit or something.
Okay. You it's very easy to find up here. You find a little hole, and there seems to be some sort of living mammal within it. If you want to start, you dig inside using your big meaty claws.
Big meaty claws. Oh yeah, it's feral. It's like he's going as far as he can to grab whatever's in there.
And we'll go over what you do to this poor little thing, and you bring back a pelt.
Yeah.
To Sarah. She is drawing in the sand and you are the dirt, and you kind of see her struggling a bit. Graven, there's a lot of stone up here. She's trying to draw. She has nothing to draw with. And she says to you, "Can you help me? Can you do that in the stone? What you did to my arm? Can you break the stone in lines?"
Thrash? Do you want to break some stone? I think he's gonna just grip and probably not cleave at it, but start to just like heavily ting away at whatever shape he can help her craft. Do we need to roll for that for anything?
No.
All right.
No, this is an easy thing to do. You're not using the magic quite yet.
Yeah. I think it's just a like ow, 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 ow.
Can I help with that?
Sure.
Like come back. Okay, cool. Yeah, we rock with the other move that I have, the unholy strength, and just picking up rocks, and I'm just like,
hey, yeah, that's great.
Like, Thrash, let him show up like that.
Moves.
And she starts listing off things that she is going to need to do. For you guys, I'm just going to say, this is going to be a big magic move, which if you guys are trying to save her and not kill her, this is what she's trying to do. You can do whatever you want. So she's going to need blood of its kin, which she's got a little bit of left. She needs a lot of people. So she's going to need 2 people doing it constantly besides her to cast this spell. And all 4 of you are going to have to help her finish it. Someone is going to have to use magic besides her, so rolling to use magic. And then it must be cast in the light of the moon, which luckily there is moon out tonight, so you guys are good there. This is going to take a little bit of time to cast, as the creature needs to end in the space to finalize it. Okay?
Okay.
The car is rocketing towards this area as she keeps like slamming into it in the side. You 2 up on top of the hill start to hear a clanging. If you look over the edge, you see this blur of darkness sort of hitting and slamming into this thing. And it takes one final hit as the trailer on the back is kind of fishtailing, and the whole car and the trailer slam onto its side and start to skid towards where you guys are. They're probably about like maybe 150 yards away from you at this point. The 2 of you in the car go crashing into the side as it turns over.
For sure. I think you hear as it gets closer.
It's out of the west. It's a
do we get do we get any harm from?
No, you're not taking any harm from this.
Okay.
It is just just a discomfort as you have fallen onto your sides.
Yeah.
For the most part, I've been rather calm.
Cheetos go flying. Sorry.
And then the van and my trailer go on its side. And I know that it's going to take forever to reorganize my shit again. So I'm going to climb out. I assume there's probably like that 90s action movie like cut always right up here, so there's a little bit of blood coming down. It's always right here for some reason.
Yeah.
Vulnerable.
Doesn't go into the eye, but
No,
close.
it's conveniently it knows where your sight is.
Mm.
I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to slash my hand, and I'm going to use magic.
Okay.
Because this thing has pissed me off now. I would like to
Oh, shit.
use magic to trap a specific person, minion, or monster. And I want
Okay.
to ooh. How do I do this?
I don't mean to be that guy, but if your movie bleeding right here, why cut your hand? Just just dab it. Just dab it a little bit.
It's the
Yeah.
90s.
Okay, sorry.
It's above the eye. He
in my
didn't
head,
see it.
and
He
it
didn't
was
know.
Right here.
It was in my head, and
It
I was like,
is
I have to say
a
it out loud.
specific.
I'm sorry.
It is a specific requirement of the spell that palm blood
That you have to have
Yeah.
hand blood.
Oh,
Hand
my
blood.
God.
The audiences
You
explain this, and
go-
we get all up like that doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, sorry guys, lore. You should have read the director's notes.
No.
Please roll to use magic.
Okay.
He does a as he like cuts his
Yeah.
hand, that 90s
Yeah.
sound. It's like a Wilhelm scream at this point.
2 hours 56 minutes. Why cut hand?
That is 10.
All right, on a 10, you do it with no extra glitches. Well done. As this thing swoops towards you, what does your magic look like?
I imagine that up until this point, he is very composed, very reserved, very together, very professional. But in this moment, it is clear that there are some like black magic roots, as when he slices, murmurs an incantation that sounds guttural and deep and almost like echoes out like multiple voices are speaking. He throws his hand up, and where the blood extends out, there are like black ichor like vines that wrap up, grab those wings, and break them so that they can't fly. And just hold them there, and like he is maintaining concentration, and his eyes have completely pooled over black.
All right. I am going to show you what you have just trapped. I would like someone to describe it, please.
Oh my god. That AI-ish art?
Hello, ma'am.
All right.
She kind of fine though. You know what I mean?
I will
You
say
need
she looks
therapy.
exactly like she looks exactly like Sarah.
Gotcha. It looks like an owl lady. She's got feathers that cover her body, that extend down to her feet, but instead of like claws, there are just more human hands, which is definitely not creepy. She's got owl like eyes, those big feather eyebrows, and 2 large wings. And she looks pretty.
She
looks
got
like she shouts
cleavage.
at Sephora.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
she's
mentioned
cute.
the
She's
boobs,
cute.
Cujo.
Oh, and also she has boobs. Does
Thank
that
you.
do it?
Yeah.
It says La
Uh,
Lechuza here for anybody else who's interested.
Mhm.
Oh, cool.
This is, I mean, just a little bit of lore for you guys. This is a creature that is a bit of cryptid from the southern of Texas and a Mexican border that has a little bit of it's mostly lore about like a scorned woman, but there's also a thing in there that it might be a familiar as well, but no one really knows. So
Yeah. Now we kill it.
could be a witch turned, could be a lot of things. So you see this blood, it grabs at her wings, she screams out, and it's very similar to the scream that you guys just heard up on the mountaintop, as they have very similar voices. She thrashes at this, and you can tell this is gonna hold her. It's not gonna hold her for very long. So what would you guys like to do?
Maggie, get up there.
Okay.
I just shout to Maggie to get moving, and I would like to tether my binding blood magic to like a spot on the ground, like a glyph that I draw with the blood, so that way it like attaches to that, and I'm gonna follow behind. I've got the sword, I've got the knife, and I am ready for when she breaks out.
Okay. You guys see this happening on top of the hill. What would you guys like to do?
Go for it, Danny. Go for it. I can see it.
It's the part where like we could stay and help. That's not where Graven's at right now. It's like, oh my god, over on the hill, it's happening, Thrash, come on. The pole, I assume this is just after Sarah was like, so if we need this in the moonlight, and he's like, fuck that noise, let's go. And Thrash is not like a jog or anything, but is kind of speed stomping his way through the basin back up to where we just saw all the shit happen up on the hill. Yeah, with Graven just like, oh, are you coming? Let's fucking go. We're gonna kill it.
Don't kill her. She's just confused.
I can't hear you. We're swinging an axe.
Oh God. Okay. Ancient primordial evil. Have to be the voice of reason. Okay. He takes off after Graven and he's like, don't kill it. Don't kill it. We have to
kill it.
No.
Kill it.
I feel like he runs like this.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, no, I mean, probably like if he was like on his two legs, but he's like on all fours. It's kind of like the centipede from James and the Giant Peach.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's like,
you shared the art, and I was getting manatee. Like, so I was thinking the big waddle.
I chose to be an amphibian in the middle of fucking West Texas. Okay.
You guys are making your way, and as you are crossing paths, is there anything you'd like to say?
To who do we cross first?
No, Maggie's coming first, and then close behind her is Jameson.
Okay, perfect. It's okay. Here we go. It's like this. Sarah's over there. Help her do the magic. We go now.
I just don't stop. I'm like, what did he do? What did he say? What did he say? And I keep going.
And then I think coming towards where Jameson is, because I'm pretty sure Graven is just fucking hightailing it. He hears in the house. There's a ritual. We need to do
that. When Graven is running past me, being helped by Thrash, do they say anything?
Fucking damn it. I picked the wrong flaw. I picked the wrong burden here. Danny's conflicted. Yeah, as they go flying past, we're just like, I'm gonna kill her, we're gonna kill her, we're gonna kill her, we're gonna kill her, we're gonna kill her. Just quietly getting past. I guess you hear that coming up because you're like on her, right? Where you caught her?
I mean, well, we're running away from her.
Yeah, you guys are running past each other.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
Danny,
as we pass, yeah.
How well would you say that Graven and Jameson know each other and each other's flaws?
I think you would be far more aware of Graven's flaws than he would be aware of yours.
Then I'm gonna do something so dumb to get Graven to turn around and follow us. And that is take out my sword and attempt to hit Graven so that I can draw that murderous attention away from the creature not doing anything to, oh, somebody wants to fight, and then continue running up towards that ritual site.
Well, so, okay, but I don't mean to step on your toes. I'm not that far behind from Graven, and I did, like, do the thing of, like, there's a ritual in the house.
That's fair. That's a fair point. Ian, I pass it to you. I apologize.
Well, no, why are you passing it to me?
I am.
No, I was just giving you a little bit more information before you
fully
actualize your decision. Yeah.
I killed the owl. Anyway. I'll react accordingly. Are we doing the swing at Graven thing? Is that what's going down?
If it will get Graven and Thrash's attention away from the thing that we're potentially about to save than I would. I'm not aiming to do harm. I'm literally aiming just to get your attention enough that you follow.
Then what would likely happen is, I assume if you go to swing, Graven is not seeing it, but Thrash is, and is using the handle of Graven to block the sword. And as he hears like the ting off himself, I don't know, is that gonna be a damage roll type deal? Is that based on your choice to harm me?
I'm not like I said,
Just
LB, that's
purpose?
more for the keeper to decide.
Yeah.
I'm not actively like trying to do harm.
No. She's the mijita of the macabre.
Thank you.
I keep thinking that we're saying the same one each time.
Do you have Danny, do you have a damage resistance?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
No.
Because I mean, you could, if you're not trying to do harm to him and just like aggravate him, I don't think you need to roll for that.
No.
Okay. Then that is the thing that I would like to do.
Then I imagine the swing, the block from Thrash, and the ting as like Graven's like, well, I gotta kill him, I gotta get the tongue. What the fuck, dude?
Good. Got your attention. Back up the hill. Come on.
Why?
Because we're no.
But it took Sarah's arm, and we gotta put it back.
It is immobilized. It is defenseless, and it's clear that there's some sort of connection to Sarah. There are things that deserve to be punished. This is not one of them. There's a way we can save it. Use your brain. Come on. Think about it.
I don't think anything you said got to Graven.
Yeah.
But I think it got to Thrash, who is very much like, I'm here to do the shit that we're meant to do. And the fact that you're like, we don't need to kill it, we need to save it. Thrash is like, cool. And just sinks Graven's head into the sand as the axe just, like leaves it, so that physical touch is just no longer, as the axe just and he's trying to speak through the dirt as he is now sitting there, and Thrash is kind of hanging out.
Question about that. If I were to pick you up and just hold you, like knowing that you are murderous and wanting to go after the thing, does that affect me as the user or no? Okay.
No.
So,
but the emotional bleed does work for whomever is wielding him. So your feelings will start to bleed into him.
Okay. I will sheath my sword and I will pick Graven up, and I just sort of shoulder like, nope, come on, kid.
What the fuck are we gonna do? We gonna.
There you go.
You see Thrash standing there, and he just gives a salute as he fades away in fire. And as you are sauntering back, you hear a crack as the binds have broken. And Maggie, you make it up to the top. You see Sarah with her arm burned at the edges and cut off right about where the middle of the bicep would be. And she's like frantically trying to get the circle going.
Are you okay? Hold on. No, you're fine. You're alive. Great. What do we do? What do we need to do? Where do you need me?
She starts to explain to you, like there's a moment where she's like, she's like, I think she ate it. I need you to stand over there and start chanting these words. And she like gives you an incantation.
Yeah.
I need one more person, please.
You gotta work out more, man.
I hate hills.
Come on, Jameson.
Oh, here. All right. What do you need?
Let's go.
Where do you need me?
Maka ho.
You look awful. Where do you need me?
You guys start the ritual. We are going to start casting big magic. Ian.
That's me.
Did you start to head back with everybody?
Yeah, unfortunately, I turned around.
Yeah. You hear nothing as you feel wind on your shoulders. And you sense this presence coming towards you as she is trying to do a flyby attack behind you.
Fucking
So
pop one of
gross.
those eyes to get an eye on them. She tries to fly by attack me.
Yes. So I'm going to
Sick.
need you to act under pressure to avoid this damage. Unless there's something else.
Yes. I think once Omar pops one of the eyes and gets like a bead on where this Latruza is, cool. Yeah, fuck it. Let's get active. He keeps his speed, but he spins on his back and he starts sliding and brandishes his claws in his teeth. And with his unholy strength, waits for her to grab him so he can sink everything he has into her.
Okay, so go ahead and roll to kick some ass with your weird instead of your tough.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, okay. Well, so that's a 9.
Okay. On a 9, you can do one effect, but you will take harm doing this.
Okay. One effect. What can I do?
You gain an advantage, you inflict terrible harm, so +1, or you suffer less harm, or you force them where you want them, which kind of sounds like what you want to do.
I force them where I want them, yes.
Okay. All right. As her claws sink into you, you are going to take 1 harm. What does your blood look like?
It is a deep ichor color that has a sheen of green, and it's not free flowing. It's extremely viscous, and like as the slashes come through, it's almost like, and y'all can stop me if this is too much. It's almost like pustules of slime that just slowly. And those of you back in the house, you can just hear this large screeching coming from Omar, like it's this heavy, like as like he's taking the hits, but he's fighting.
So you do 2 harm with your claws? Okay. All right. Your claws sink in, and as with most creatures, your weapons are not magical based, is that correct?
No.
Okay. It sinks in, but she has a bit of toughness to her, a bit of that magic that you can kind of taste on her, she seems to have a little bit of armor from anything that is non-magical in this sense. You are a magical creature and you're a magical person, but not physically. So you do that and you force her to stay where she is. You can see her back hands have kind of got at your sides. There are only 3 fingers and 1 thumb that is kind of cracked on the back of it. So she is gripped into you and she has her hands up like this as you have ripped your claws into her forearms, her face directly in front of yours as she is her golden eyes match your golden eyes and you are locked. Those of you up on the hill, what are you doing?
Is Jameson good with magic, or?
Jameson is very good with magic.
Okay, cool. I didn't know if we needed a. Okay, yeah, same. I didn't know if we needed Graven to participate in this, or.
Hey.
Is it better if we do? You said we need 2 people to participate.
We need 2 people on it at any time. You can switch out if you need to. We are going to need to go 3 rounds to do this.
Yeah.
What are you feeling, Graven?
I think if Graven's cooled down, are you still holding him? Have you just?
I'm holding him for the moment, but I mean,
yeah.
If you're like, hey, I could switch back or whatever, like, totally can do that.
Yeah, I think with the emotional bleed over, he's reached whatever level-headedness you're at of like, here's the task, here's the objective. He's like, okay, so we just all sit here and chant some stuff and just fix the shit.
Pretty much. I figure I could probably do the actual roll. Mechanics.
We'll do that at the end.
Okay. Yeah, we may as well. All of us.
Sounds
Keep
good.
the chant going. Maybe it'll make it go faster.
Graven kind of just melts out of the axe form, and you're just kind of holding his wrist in the air. Like, you can let go of me now.
Oh, sorry. Place him down on the ground.
Oh, good. He's like a little bit of stretching. He was like, oh, God. Like, he went from this narrow rod to back to, like, the full form of a torso. He was like, no. Oh, my bones feel weird. Okay. Where you need me, Sarah?
If you stand over there, Maggie, can you distract her?
Yeah. Am I not chanting anymore?
I only need 2 of you at a time.
I can distract if you would prefer, Maggie. It's entirely up to you.
Totally fine. I got this. And I'm just gonna just be like, hey, look at me.
Wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man.
I think I'm just gonna like start like singing the most ridiculous theme song I could think of, like
The new boy in the neighborhood lives downstairs and it's understood. Charles in charge.
Well, that just kept
I
going.
literally was gonna just do Pee-wee's Playhouse. I was gonna be like, not bad! And in the bacon, that's Cherry!
I thought we'd bring it in the full house well, but I think we're set, T. I think we're good.
Holy
Okay,
shit.
so, dude, I'm not even gonna make you roll for that. That was great.
Oh, yeah.
You successfully draw her attention, and and in doing so, Omar, you being directly in front of her, get an earful as she screeches out towards everybody. And I'm going to need everybody in earshot to make an act under pressure roll,
Oh
please.
boy.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a luck for that.
Is there a button directly for that? Or is just
That is going to be act under pressure is cool.
oh, cool. Oh, good. I thought I was better at this. Good. 6.
Okay.
6.
I also got a 6.
No, you didn't. Shut the fuck up.
All right. No, this is great. So,
I'm gonna spend a luck.
I'm spending my luck
Oh.
too, yeah.
all right. What is your luck move? What does it say?
For me, when
For-
you spend a luck, you discover something happening now is related to something you were involved in years ago.
Okay.
Mine is when you spend a point of luck, something goes wrong for your sect, an ill-advised project, or a disastrous operation.
I'm gonna spend a luck too because I like what it says here. So when you spend a point of luck, your monster side gains power, your curse may become stronger, or another breed disadvantage may manifest.
Okay.
Giving these gifts to LB, goddamn.
Not only that, but the music is, and I know you guys can't hear it in chat, but it's going.
Yeah. So it's some big Dark Souls boss stuff going on right now in our ears.
Mhm.
Yeah. Damn. I mean, do I use another luck? Everyone else used a luck.
I mean, none of y'all know what just happened.
yeah.
Just spending
fuck
luck
it.
left
You
and right.
I don't need it.
We just know you made us
I rolled
roll
a
for it.
3, so I was like,
You rolled a 3?
yeah.
Damn.
That's wild.
This group, not very cool, guys. Not very cool.
Not at all.
Yeah, no, I won't use the luck.
All right. Everyone is going to use a luck. As this screech rings out and the spell begins to take hold, you feel a shift, Maggie. The ground seems to ignite in a way. You feel that though there is not a rift here, one is beginning to form as this magical creature, the spell that is going on, and all of your presence is starting to resonate against these rocks, which is causing this area to sort of cause a dissonance in magical sensitivity. This area is going to be a problem later. All right, let's see.
So we're not sticking around, guys.
I was gonna say we're gonna have
you
like
might
some
have
cheesy
to.
90s
Oh, no.
trophy line. Guess we're here for the long run, guys.
Cujo, why don't you tell me what is Jameson's worst deed that he feels the most guilt about?
I imagine that it was probably teaching somebody else, maybe a year or two prior, and his guidance led to a catastrophic failure that sacrificed that individual in some way, shape, or form.
As you hear this screech, the memory of that mixes with a conversation that you had with Sarah years ago about familiars, about the ideas that she has, combining things. And you realize that this ritual that she used to bring back her sister in the capacity that she did, she got the bones of that idea from you.
Yeah, that fits the bill.
And Ian, you begin to feel the screech sort of reverberates into you as it is directly in your face. You feel yourself, your monstrous nature taking hold, and you begin to feel the call of the old one, the great old one. You remember your time back with him in his domain, in the world beyond this one. The cool of the water, the abundance of food, and all of the nature that was brought to you from there. And you begin to feel thirsty. You remember the effects that water had on you, that land that was without want. And you see yourself in this immense desert, not a drop of water to be found around you. And you can feel your body begin to crackle, and it starts to become dry and vulnerable as your breed disadvantage is going to manifest, and you are going to become vulnerable to attack here. But good news, y'all can move and you're not paralyzed by this screech.
Woo!
Yay!
Hell
Well,
yeah.
that was a little bit of trauma to deal with.
Yeah.
What calls?
You vulnerable bitch.
Did I get you, Danny? Did I do yours?
You did not. I had initially said I wasn't using a harm, and then I think you said everyone was using harm, so I was going with the vibe. I was like, I'll use. Sorry.
Do you want to use luck or do you not want to use luck?
I said I had not used luck. That is what I committed
Okay.
to when we started.
All right. So you feel this screech and it ripples into you. And I need to know what your worst deed that you feel the most guilty about is.
I think Gravens would be something so bad yet innocent, where like at one point Thrash leaned him up against a tree, just like he's doing some other shit, and the axe just started to fall and just sliced like some small animal by complete accident, where he had no control over it, and it just all took place. I think since Graven had been converted from just an axe to a humanoid, he hasn't done a lot on his own that wasn't through Thrash. So mostly anything that's gone wrong is like Thrash did this, not me. So I think the one thing where Thrash didn't swing, where he's like, poor squirrel, I'm really sorry.
You start to feel that guilt and start to remember all of the things that were done to you, with you, by those who wielded you. Before you manifested into a being, there was a lot that people did, monsters did with you. You feel your memories lock into those moments of, you feel the helplessness that you had and that you couldn't control it. And you are going to be paralyzed in that fear for a round.
Fun.
So Graven is no longer working on the spell. What would you guys like to do now?
Can I step in?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to partake of the chanting, but I want it known the entire time. I am glaring daggers at Sarah for this whole thing. But I will participate. I'll do it.
Okay. Ian, what would you like to do?
I'm fleeing towards the house because I remember Sarah saying this needs to be here.
I will say you are nowhere near the house. You have to get her into the spell circle.
Right. So I'm fleeing. Hopefully, like she gives chase.
Okay, so you have her, and you've moved her where you want her. Do you want to take her away from this situation, or do you want to bring her towards the ritual?
I think there's two different locations. House where we were is not where ritual stuff needs to happen.
Right.
Well, okay, so I'm closer to the ritual. Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
That's
the house is 5 miles away. Okay.
That's what I meant by house. Yeah. So that's my fault.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to draw them closer to the ritual.
Okay, so you begin to drag her in. How would you like to do this? Would you like to do another tough roll? Another kick some ass to do so?
Yeah, that's well, let me see. That's a there's something else I had. What else did I have? There has to be something.
So you have your preternatural speed. You could choose to flee and have her chase you, basically, and take one ongoing. Or something else.
No, I'd like to drag her there.
Okay.
I'm already vulnerable. Fuck it. Let's keep it pushing. So that's a tough.
That is going to be a tough roll, please. Or no, it's weird because you have unholy strength.
Sick.
Plus
9
8.
total.
Okay.
Plus 8?
I'm kidding.
That was a joke from earlier.
All right. So you're trying to force them where you want them?
Yeah.
Okay. You do so, and as you do, she is going to, because way Monster of the Week works, she attacks you when you attack her. She is going to claw into you as you are trying to pull her. You feel those daggers in the sides. Instead of 1, you are going to take 2 as you are now vulnerable. But you do drag her to the lip of the basin.
Great. We still need a little bit more, don't we? Okay.
Gotta make it scary.
Right. All right. I hope y'all are ready. Coming in hot.
All right. Because Graven is frozen for this moment, I will say, Aaron, somebody needs to be doing the ritual, but if you want to try to release Graven from his hold, he will be available next round. But for this round, if you want to continue to do the ritual, again, we have to do the ritual for 3 rounds. You've already done it for 1. You can either forego 1 this time to release him and he can act this turn, or you can continue the ritual and to bring it down one, and then he can act the next turn.
Are you in axe form? You're in human form again,
I'm
right?
human form, yeah.
Okay, I'm looking at you for a split second. What's the look you give me? Give me
He's
a look.
not looking at you. He is panicked. He is face down in the dirt, like fingers running through the sand, like so much blood.
He'll be fine. I'm gonna keep going the ritual.
All right.
Fantastic.
That is 2 rounds down for that. Graven, you feel this wave wash over you, and you remember you're strong, dude. You have come past that. You've worked through it, and you are your own goddamn weapon now to be wielded by who you choose. And you kind of like pick yourself out of the dirt, and you can act this round.
Okay, all right. I'm fine. I'm good. Thanks, Maggie.
No, you can do it.
Yeah, it's fucking great. As he's like mumbling to himself, is like kneeling back into the sand, and is that an action round? Just participate in the ritual again. I don't have to do anything.
No,
particular?
you only need 2 people on the ritual. There are 2 people doing it right now.
Oh, right.
You guys can swap out if you want, or if you want
Okay.
to go participate in the fight. It looks like Omar is dragging her. He's at the lip of the basin with her, but he is looking a little rough at this point. He is not quite unstable, but he is getting there.
Okay. Then I think Graven will start trudging through the basin towards Omar to try and help. So he's gonna run over there. We close enough to do anything at the moment, or is it all travel kind of turn? Okay.
No, you can. It's all theater of the mind, baby. You want to get there?
Yeah, I do want to get there. Could do anything with that. Nothing. I don't know, a lot of things when I'm swung, and I don't know what I can do otherwise.
I mean, you could transform, and Omar can swing you.
Yeah.
And then Omar also has an action.
And I think that's the move. Yeah, so I think as he rolls through, like runs through the desert, he's like, Omar, don't eat me this time. And then just dives. And as he's turning sideways, turns back into the axe. And it's just doing this weird sideways spin, very off kilter, because the top and the bottom are not the same weight. Just hoping Omar's going to catch him and do what he's going to do with it.
Yeah.
Please tell me you say go gadget axe when you turn into the axe this time.
I don't understand that reference, Aaron. Danny understands the reference.
Yeah, so in your axe form, I will, like, it makes more sense for you to describe what attack you do, and Omar is just the wielder, if that's okay.
Yeah, totally.
Ian? Yeah.
Yeah, that I think as the axe flies in your hand and you catch it, as it was rolling through this desert-like area, the sparks of lightning start to kind of trickle off the metal. And there's almost like not a glove per se, but like what would look like a handle that would firmly wrap around your hand as it reaches into your palm. And as you go to swing, there's just this like bolt of lightning that would surge right out of the whatever blade you're hitting her with.
Okay. So go ahead, and I assume it's roll to kick some ass to do so. You are...
For Ian? Because I won't attack. I just add harm to whatever attack Ian does.
You have life drain.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, so you could heal Ian with this. Okay.
And like, I don't have to pick, but the benefits I just have naturally. Yeah. So if Ian hits her, he gets the life drain as well as the lightning.
Okay. So
and then plus
Ian, if you want to roll with your unholy strength to attack, you're going to use life drain and I assume a lightning with this?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Kill him, Bubba. I mean, don't kill him. That's what we're not doing it.
7.
All right. You dagger into this. So you're going to do 3 harm. It is going to life drain. So you can choose if you want to heal Ian for 3 on this.
Well, what's
Danny?
the other option?
to
Yeah.
heal Craven.
Okay.
I don't think I.
It-
Oh, you may. Okay.
I'll
I thought
take
you
the
did.
healing.
Yeah, I don't think I need it. Right? I have
You
no
didn't.
harm.
You haven't taken any harm yet,
Yeah,
right?
no, yeah. So
Okay.
I just.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then yeah, straight up heal.
So
Omar,
Ian, you're
that's
gonna
good.
heal for 3.
Yep.
As lightning strikes, you guys are illuminated for a moment as the blade strikes into her. It is going to do 3 harm to her. And this burst of lightning going out kind of blinds her for a moment. What do you want to do as your extra thing on Kick Some Ass? Do you want to keep moving her as part of this and take the damage?
Yeah, I'll take the damage.
Okay. All right. You take that 2 harm as she bites in, or she claws into you more as she's trying desperately to get away from this grip. And you still, I guess, you still have an action if you want to do something else, Ian.
Yeah. I definitely in this would like to use my speed to get there faster.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to use that as my entire move because she's already taken some harm. She's got harm to me. I don't want to incite another swipe from her, and so I'm
Okay.
just going to hold on to my grip and keep dashing for the ritual.
Okay. You can take 1 ongoing from this as you are using it. And those of you doing the ritual, you are completing this. Somebody is going to have to roll plus weird.
I've
to
got
use
2.
magic.
I also have 2, so you can go.
What? But
All right.
We're both weird.
you know what?
You're the hero,
No.
Jameson.
Oh,
Be the hero.
No,
Okay.
Maggie.
Cast the spell.
You're my protege.
oh god.
Change
Oh,
your
let's
plans.
roll.
Kill
oh, wait,
the
no,
bird.
Just kidding. It's a 9.
All right. Do you want to? All right. This is a 9, which is it works imperfectly. Cujo, would you like to use the help action to make
Yes.
it a 10?
Yes.
Okay. Mayhaps.
Ooh.
I'm just saying. That's plus cool.
That is fucking 7.
All right. You grant +1, but you also expose yourself to trouble or danger. What does it look
Me?
like when you help her? Yeah.
Um.
That's why you don't just help all the time.
Yeah. I imagine that some blowback of that magic being cast, because every magic spell has a cost.
Mhm.
I imagine that there's a piece of him that gets lost in that magic blowback as he
Okay.
helps Maggie do the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I leave it to you to decide, Keeper.
Okay. The spell takes hold as you all finish this ritual. Those of you who are in the circle are unaffected by the magic as it is not for you. But you see this giant purple light as the runes begin to manifest and shine through. The creature shouts into the sky as it kind of takes hold of her and starts to rip her apart as you see the feathers tearing from her, and the human body underneath is sort of manifesting this red glow of the skin burning into place, her hair moving from feathers back to normal, her hands returning from claws just to normal. There is a moment of silence as the feathers and everything kind of blow back. And Jameson, as it does, you feel the impact of this, and you kind of fly further than those who kind of just skid back. And you can feel the impact of the feathers within you. And as you kind of pull it out, you see that there is a scar on you and some small feathers beginning to grow in that space. You can easily cover it up.
I will.
There is a moment of silence as Sarah's sister lays on the ground, naked before you. She moves over to her sister and clutches her hand. Ashley seems very confused by what's going on. And the rest of you stand around. Is there anything you would like to do?
Sarah?
Yes. You can see that she has tears coming down her face.
I'm going to make one thing invaluably clear. I will never be taking another call from you. You will lose my number, and you will not loop any of these other hunters in on anything else that you or your sister have planned. You took something that was from the single most difficult moment of my life, and you used it for selfish gain. Congratulations on your spell working. I sincerely hope that it was worth it.
You see her kind of clutch at her arm. She can't make eye contact with you in this moment.
I need to get back to my RV, and we need to go. Is everybody up? Anybody hurt? Omar, you okay?
No, it's so dry. It's so dry in here.
Okay. All right.
As you do that, Graven kind of falls as the axe and like forms back. He's like, where's the water container? And just kind of falls through the sand to go find the one from earlier that we dropped somewhere.
Okay. Maggie, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Anything else you kids want to do before we go? And find a lake for Omar.
If we're going back north, we could go to San Antonio to the Riverwalk. It's a whole river. I could just stay there. Just drop me off. He's on the ground, wriggling.
Oh.
Yeah, let's get you some water, buddy.
Graven goes back with the container that has like no water left in it and kind of just pours what little driplets come out. He's like, I'm sorry, buddy.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
We get you in the RV. It's gonna. The fuck happened?
I am. Why is it on repeat, Maggie?
The radio broke when we rolled the car.
It's just been skipping in the same spot the whole time.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, I do not even acknowledge Sarah or her sister. I am good to go. I leave that to the rest of everybody else if they want to have a conversation.
I can't. So,
Maggie,
I don't. I kind of like look at the situation a little bit longer than Jameson gave credit for, and I kind of am just like, and I kind of follow back with, it's more important for me that Omar gets wet than us forgiving Sarah.
Omar is able to right the car and the trailer though. Everything is still askew. It is a little wobbly, but you can drive it out. And as the sun begins to rise in the desert, that is where we're going to end this mystery.
Sky was gold. It was
Ooh. Before we do anything,
Do,
I need to express the one idea I had, and I didn't do it. I thought I was gonna be like, "All right, Sarah, good luck." Like, go for the high five with the hand that she.
Oh, dick move.
See ya.
Oh, so good.
Thank you guys so much for playing the game. I'm sorry we went late.
Oh, it's fine. It's a shit ton of fun.
Okay, that was fun. Good job.
Yeah.
Before we wrap up tonight's wonderful one shot by our sultry storyteller, we want to give the floor to this wonderful cast of friends. Let them know where we can find you and how we can support you. Why don't we start with LB?
Hello, everybody. I'm LB Hackemup. You can find me at LB Hackemup on Instagram and on Blue Sky. I'm posting some content on TikTok again. There might have been a thirst trap today. Sorry, not sorry.
Yes, she is.
But if you want to find out what I'm doing, check out my Blue Sky or my Instagram for all the fun stuff. We've got some cool things coming in the new year. We've got some liminal horror in a couple weeks, and we've got Glitter Hearts starting next year, which I am so excited about. Can't contain it. I'm getting a cast together for a supplementary Fallout game for the end of February and March, which will be the Arsenal of Democracy. They're going to be going on a little mission into the wasteland. So check out that stuff. Yeah, that's me. Aaron, take it away.
Hi, I'm Aaron, my laundry. And Philly by Night is coming back. Oh my God, can you believe it? What? Where's it going to be? I don't know yet, but it's going to be there. That's all I got because I'm good. Ian.
Hell yeah, we're keeping the melanin train running. What's up, everybody? I'm Ian, or your boy Big on all social media. And I do mean all social media. Pick one, type in YABOIBIG, and you'll find me. If you want to know what I'm doing next, follow the Instagram mainly. Tomorrow we'll be on Folk and Myth playing a little bit of Vampire, to where I play Arkham Olivier, who is definitely level-headed. And then if that's not enough VTM for you, go over to Another World Tabletop, to where I will also be playing some more Vampire the Masquerade, as the very, very, again, calm, reasonable, level-headed Brujah by the name of Texas. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Danny.
Hi gamers, I'm CGNB all across the internet. Right now I have nothing outside of Thursday nights to confirm for you, but stuff's coming as soon as I can tell you about it. So I'll let you know there. But while we're not playing TTRPGs, I love talking all things indie gaming. You can find us every Thursday on Playlog Podcast on YouTube and your favorite audio platforms. This week, Topher and I talked about our favorite early demos that we played at Steam Next Fest going on right now. Next week, we'll be talking about a shit ton more, and I will have Emily from No Small Games over there. So two indie podcasts finally getting their asses on the same fucking show. So that'll be great. And then, of course, you can find me on Twitch on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. We're playing a bunch of Steam Next Fest demos. Next weekend, Dispatch is going to be here, so we're going to be playing that. So if you want to catch all the fun indie goodness, twitch.tv/CGNEB. Yes, that's me. That's everything. Cujo, take us home.
This is where the melanin train stops. I practically glow in the dark. So, everybody who tuned in, thank you so much. You are loved. You're appreciated. You can find me all over the place as either Cujo Plays Games or Crit Hit Chronicles. Our weekly schedule. Whew. All right, Tuesdays we have the Scream TTRPG horror series for this year, which has been fucking great. Super fun. Definitely tune in for that. Oh boy, I can't say a goddamn word, but it's been great. Wednesdays typically you can see me over at Nerd Immersion playing some 2024 D&D. Thursdays are going to be a little bit of a sort of a one-shot Thursdays for a while. 1-2 shot mini series, who knows. This is going to be a little bit more fluid, a little bit more fun as we dive into some new systems and play some different things. Yes, Happy, hello my love.
I forgot, I'm so sorry. Next week Thursday I'm going to be doing a charity stream.
Yes.
I'm going to be playing Fallout New Vegas for the first time. I'm going to be starting at 4 o'clock EST, and I'm going to be going till midnight. I have so many things that you guys can donate money for. If we raise enough money, I'm going to give myself an eyebrow slit. So that'll be so fun.
Oh my
Yes.
god, is it because you like me or something?
It's such a
Yeah.
specific thing.
Chat,
I love that.
I really need the eyelash. Do it for me.
I'll do it on
Oh.
stream too.
For Fridays here at Crit Hit, you can catch us for Shadows Over Baldur's Gate, our spiritual sequel to the award-winning video game. And this Saturday is going to be my last ever professional wrestling match. So if you are going to be in the Midwest area and are curious and want to come and be a part of it, there's going to be a bunch of people already going, which is wild to me. But yeah, I'm probably going to be an emotional wreck. It's going to be great. But for real though, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Quick shout out once again to DM Redcap, Kayla Janelle, and Dwarven Lion for the raids. Kayla, thank you for the bits. You guys are wonderful. Thank you so much for trusting us with your community and all the support. In the meantime, we're going to get the raid set up for Daniel the DM, who's playing some Ghost of Yote.
Ew.
But for those who tuned in, thank you so much. You are loved. You are appreciated. Please be nice to each other. And we'll see you guys next time. Good night, everybody.
Act recklessly.